Buttigieg it up. God, that was like a fucking dad joke. Hey, everybody, fucking. Oh shit! I should have fucking like re-sent this out on fucking Twitter before I did all this, but fuck it. People might get, like, people will see, or they won't. Who gives a shit? Like the Democratic debate, everybody, night one. I'm really good at YouTube. Just the best. Also, yeah, there is no sound on this, like, because I don't feel like setting that up, because I'm lazy, and fuck you. If you want to fucking listen to the debate, it's on fucking YouTube. Go fucking listen to the debate on fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
Also, knowing us, there's going to be enough, like, me talking over everybody else to where it's like, look, this is a clusterfuck. Can't just fucking also. So at the very least, I turned on closed captioning, which apparently isn't happening during the commercials. So I guess NBC's advertisers are like, fuck the deaf. You heard it here, folks. We've exposed them. Maybe that's why CJ's also doing his fucking thing, which we're going to invade later because we're better than CJ. I guess, yeah, MSNBC hates the deaf. Wait, where are the captions? They're like, I had them on.
Yeah, I remember seeing them earlier.
They're on the thing. Oh, there they are. YouTube.
I'm okay.
Also, David, we were saying this. If these four commentators were crashed on an island, that nerd would be the first one they would eat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doesn't he look like Sam Roberts?
Yeah, he looks like political Sam Roberts.
Yeah, I wish Goat was here for this.
He'll be here.
That guy. Yeah, Goat will be. He's.
We'll show him the memes later. Oh, are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're live now. It's fine. Look, damn it, it's fine. Like directly blow your nose into the microphone. I insist.
Oh shit. All right, give me. Where's the?
Oh, I think my computer froze.
Uh-oh.
No, the debate, like, the street.
There are too many Democrats. Your computer froze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many corporate shills.
That's a way better angle.
Oh, they're talking about fucking Amy, who gives a fucking shit right now. Shut up about her. Nobody fucking cares.
Is that Minnesota? What is the Amy Klobuchar? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
the
one.
Midwest lady.
Yeah, she's the one who's like, here's my radical plan. Centrism.
Here's my radical plan. We're all going to go up to the cottage up out in the north, and we're going to go do social things and get together.
And I'm going to force my aides. I'm going to force my aides to shave my legs while I hit them with a fucking brush.
We're just going to take you up to the cottage, put the brick between your legs, and then take the sledgehammer and go.
I will say, it's not a bad mix tonight. It's like I was saying before the show. I wish fucking Elizabeth Warren was on the.
Oh, they already got him up on the stage because I am putting on my secondary stream, which now I have awesome red mood lighting with the
What's up with the fucking little kid kindergarten play fucking White House prop back there?
Wow, that's like if you ask Miss Smith's 5th grade class, like, please make us like a cardboard White House.
Oh my God! When you zoom out, it looks worse. How do you do that?
That's a DM. That's a DM screen. They have a DM screen.
It is. Like, how do you do that though? Usually, when you zoom out on something, it looks better.
There we go.
Somehow, you know what I think it is? Like Damon said, like you can see that it's a screen and not an actual fucking They couldn't even plop up some fucking plywood.
Who the fuck chose this camera angle? It's like, who was setting up this camera angle? You know what? That's it. That's the shot.
You know what it is? It's probably the camera guy with like the fentanyl addiction who's like, I could be up in the corner and just eat my pills.
Also, why do you have a Google search for English?
Oh, this is why, Damon. It's
Matt,
like the fucking dumb football thing.
I'm sorry, I cannot let this go. Why do you have a Google search for English to Esperanto open?
Oh, I use Esperanto for Stellaris.
Oh, okay.
I name all of my planets and stuff in Esperanto.
Matt, I once talked shit about Stellaris, and I would like to officially apologize after about 600 hours of the fucking game.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Oh my god.
Like,
also,
I
I finally have, as you notice, I finally have a computer that can fucking play the goddamn things. So I also got EU4, and I'm currently, I have a save file called "Come Out, Eat Black and Tans," and currently Ireland is conquering the world. Irish, Canada.
But yeah, fucking. There's a reason Stellaris is getting a console port and not like
That is going to be
Crusader
awful.
Kings 2.
That is going to
I
be
mean,
awful.
it probably. Well, so there's actually a bit of a conspiracy theory amongst some Stellaris fans, and I'm willing to go into this because like the debate hasn't even started yet. But
Yeah.
fucking.
There's
So a lot of people.
election that's not even going to happen for another few years.
Yeah. A lot of people are speculating that the reason Stellaris has undergone so many fundamental system changes in the PC version
I
is
did
because
notice that.
basically the older version is going to be the console version.
The newer version would work on consoles better because they automated a lot of stuff.
I mean, it kind of would, probably.
The earlier version was click hell. Oh, here we go. Lester Holt looks like a fucking android.
He really does. He has like...
It's like he was created.
He's got weird hand and head proportions.
Fuck your goatee, Chuck Todd. Okay, I know two.
Oh boy, Julian Castro.
Who the fuck? Tell her, why are you in the debate?
Yeah, I mean, he's running for president, apparently.
Beto! Who the fuck is Tim Ryan?
Or, I don't know. He's like the one.
I know.
Him and Jack Delaney are like legitimately the two dudes who I'm
You
like.
don't talk to a
Who are you?
Michigander about what's going on in Ohio, but I legitimately have no fucking clue who Tim Ryan is.
So, the only thing I know about Jack Delaney is I like his name because he sounds like a fucking hard-boiled noir film detective.
Yeah. Did you post the Hangout link?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean the chat, the video link. I don't care to look for it. I'm gonna pass it on.
Oh yeah, it's the video link is up in the chat.
It might not be subscribed to you. Nope, there he is.
I should probably repost that a bit and just be like, "Hey, it started."
Yeah, you probably should.
Because I did make this hangout like fucking 8 hours ago.
Oh my! This is already a poor decision by the Democrats. There are too many people up there, and I'm not going to get over the fact that that dude looks like Teller. Because if he talks, I'm going to just lose it.
What if it was Teller? Also, hey Adam. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Look, I thought the Google fucking sub thing would work, and then I remembered, like, oh, the Google sub thing doesn't even work for people who actually have subscribers. I'm pretty sure nobody's ever hit the notification bell for me. I've never hit the notification bell.
I have never hit the notification bell for anybody.
That's not great for giant drug companies. It's not doing great for people who are trying to get a prescription filled. It's doing great for people who want to invest in private prisons.
Okay, we're gonna open up with Warren and the fucking open salvo. Good.
And his communities are ruined.
So we can all just go home after this, right? It's it.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Mini Grimace.
Do we have to listen to Bill de Blasio? Because I'd really rather not.
I want to listen to Bill de Blasio a lot. I want to hear that dumb fucking meatball. Because you know why, Damon?
What?
Italians are the only race you can still make fun of. Nobody cares.
I mean, you can make fun of Germans all you want, mostly because we kind of know we fucked up.
You call programs like free college something you might.
I mean, certain wearaboos, but you know, most of those guys aren't actually German. If it turns out.
Programs and benefits that some of your rivals are offering, giving your voters, people, a false.
Oh my God, she is terrifying. She is like every Midwestern bomb put together, and it's
you know what the most scary thing is about her?
It's triggering things deep inside me.
It's like if fucking Hillary Clinton got like a life essence transplant. This is probably what she would look like.
This is like if you tried to, like, if Hillary Clinton and Sarah Palin fusion danced.
Community college free. And make sure
you got that Midwestern folksiness and exception, and then you got that burning, possibly sociopathic capitalist streak, and then you kind of mix those together.
I kind of brought this up today in the Destiny Discord. I would not want to live in the fucking Midwest.
I mean,
I think I would just end up going crazy because, like, I don't like going to the beach and just looking at the ocean because it makes me fucking anxious and shit. So I think, like, just seeing the flat horizon would do the same thing to me, where it's like, I don't like this. There's something fundamentally wrong with living here.
What trees?
Yeah, or just a bump. Just a bump on the ground. Anything.
I mean, yeah, it is kind of flat.
Would you support that? And if not, what would your top individual rate be?
All right.
This economy has got to work for everyone.
And
right now we know that it isn't. Come together to make sure.
Hi, girl.
Hello. Is Matt roboting?
Yeah, and also. Oh my God, he's speaking Spanish. God damn it, Beto.
Fuck.
Hey, he fucked up.
Right now, we have a system that favors those.
Donde está biblioteca?
He is legit the American Justin. He is legit the American Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
I hate him so much because I want to, on some level, I want to like Beto O'Rourke.
Hey, Matt. Matt.
But it's like, yeah.
Matt, I don't think you can stream the actual debate and actually be on call.
How about I try it? How about I try doing it?
You want to answer the direct question? 70% individual marginal tax rate. Yes, no, or pass.
So I guess it's our show now.
Matt,
Yeah.
stop presenting.
The same rate you tax ordinary income, take that corporate tax rate up to 28%. You would generate the revenues you need to pay for the programs we're talking
Give me a
about.
second.
Thank you.
Yep.
Senator Booker, there is a debate in this
Hang on,
party
I
right
gotta
now
close
about the role of
Discord.
corporations, as you know. Senator Warren in
Oh,
particular
here comes Corey.
tech companies like Facebook, Amazon, and Google. You've said we should not, quote, be running around pointing at companies and breaking them up without any kind of process. Why do you disagree?
I don't think I disagree. I think we have a serious problem in our country with corporate consolidation. And you see the evidence of that in how dignity is being stripped from labor. And we have people that work full-time jobs and still
Cut the volume down.
Dude, you use YouTube game mode.
by pharmaceutical companies that often have monopolistic holds
Yeah.
on drugs. And you see that by just the fact that this is actually an economy that's
How does it
hurting
look?
small businesses and not
Looks okay.
Okay.
one of the most
Can Matt talk though? Is the question.
deal with corporate consolidation is mine about
Yeah,
corporate
it's looking good.
Okay.
Okay, that's
I can
much better.
talk.
I got you.
Okay, he is on like a 30-second delay.
It's okay.
Work. And I'll tell you this, I live in a low-income
You're
black and brown
Oh, this is perfect.
I was waiting for it.
rankings, not helping people in my community. It is about time that we have an economy that
See,
works
I'm
for
from the
everybody.
past future.
Welcome to our nation.
The quick
Yeah.
Like
defender
Conan.
did say he didn't think
Or
it was
Thundar,
right to
the
name
Barbarian.
Matt, at least maybe if you're in the Midwest, you get a better internet connection.
Why is that?
Well, again,
No, it'd
I
probably
was-
be worse.
Oh, delay's less.
Nothing in taxes and our need to change that. And when it
I
comes
have
to
to factor in the
what I would
Matt
do, number one,
delaying time factor because you have to add in the fact that his internet's bad, so you have to add in that like 4 seconds.
the process
Yeah.
is
And that
very
stoner brain has to work, so, you know, put the hamster wheels rolling, and that
Right.
adds on another couple milliseconds, or at least a 5, depending on how much you smoke that.
everything from citizens.
So after you put that factor together, you can put the formula together. You actually figure out how long it'll take for Matt to respond.
People
Yeah.
in this country
That's time,
need
sir.
to have.
How about this? Shut up.
Thank you,
How
Senator.
about
We're
you
here to
shut
pick on these losers,
Yeah.
Are you picking winners?
not me.
Not that loser. This
Yeah.
loser.
Life picks on me enough,
I'm
okay?
probably gonna end up fucking voting for Warren anyway.
It hurts workers, it hurts small businesses, it hurts independent farmers, it hurts our economy overall, and it helps constrict real innovation and growth in this economy. Now, look, we've had the laws
She's
out there.
got some really evil eyebrows.
Yeah.
What's been missing is
I mean, I should be talking about her policies and stuff, but I don't want
I mean,
to. I
I'd rather.
want to judge the woman on her looks.
Exactly.
I'd rather have Warren's eyebrows than Klobuchar's demon Midwestern mom
You
face.
should smile more.
have been out there making sure
No, I don't want her to smile more. I want her to like
and felt
go at motherfuckers' throats.
She's smiling like a white woman.
Washington. I want to start this. I want to return government.
Is he gone? Is he? What's he been up to, by the way?
And saying,
Oh, I have no idea.
to go after
Did he
them.
just finally disappear?
I think so.
Good.
I mean, Irini kind of disappeared, so.
Democrats have been talking about
Also
this
good.
for decades. What would you do to
I
ensure that?
swear to God, I thought he had a fade for him.
Every time I see him, for some reason, I feel like he looks like adult butthead.
He does. I was going to say that.
We like hate socialism and stuff.
Yeah.
And to worry about whether you're going to be able to pay the rent at the first of the month, and to see a mom work very, very hard and know that moms across this country are getting paid less simply because they're.
The economy
I would do several
sucks.
things, starting with which is the equal
Well,
right.
Who's Davis then?
Um, who's that fuck on the other side of Warren?
Oh,
think we
you
could-
missed fucking Sam Roberts.
Oh yeah, you missed political Sam Roberts.
Where was he?
He was on the pre-show.
Oh my god.
Like the regular Sam Roberts, he ends up on the pre-show somehow. I guess we always be earlier.
He'll probably show up on the post show, so you'll
Yeah.
probably see a little bit of him.
First of all, let's recognize
Matt, wait until we get the article in like 9 months. Did Sam Roberts cause Joe Biden's death?
Ahead of the rich and powerful. That's not what we have.
I
right
don't. Again, I hate doing this. I hate commenting on the women's look, but like
now.
Yeah,
the
9/11
silver stripe makes her look like a Disney villain.
as a major.
Yeah.
Served over 16 years, deployed twice to the Middle East, and
And
in
he does have those black and white highlights.
Armed Services committees for over 6 years. I know the importance of
That's
our
some straight guerrilla shit.
as well as the terribly high cost of war. And for too long, our leaders have failed us, taking us from one regime.
Oh, there's
to
your
another
butthead.
to the next.
There's your Beavis right there,
There
Matt.
it is.
Oh yeah,
There's
there's
Davis.
Davis
Yep.
Inslee. We need to get rid of the filibuster.
As president, I will take your
That's
hard-earned
cool.
taxpayer dollars and instead invest those dollars into serving
Who's the
your
steward?
needs. Things like healthcare,
Again,
green economy, good-paying jobs.
Can Warren
Warren Daria.
I already forgot
be
his
the
name.
steward?
I already forgot his name.
No,
but
Warren
Balding dude.
Daria.
As soon as Balding dude opens his mouth, I'm going to be freaked out because I still think that's Teller.
Oh yeah. Oh.
No, O'Rourke should be
Oh.
fucking. O'Rourke
Oh.
should be fucking Warren.
Hello, Andy Griffith with
1
fucking
second.
Don
They toss an incoming quality question at De Blasio.
Oh, that's Blasio.
Wage, paid sick days, pre-K for all, things that are making a huge difference in working people's lives. But let me tell you what we're hearing here.
Oh, this
already,
guy's gonna have to be in a meeting with a YouTuber in a few months.
For the heart of our party, I want to make it clear.
Good luck with Congressman
This is
Joey
supposed to be the
Salads.
party of working people. Yes, we're supposed to be for 70% tax rate on the wealthy. Yes, we're supposed to be for free college, free public college for our young people. We are supposed to break up big corporations when they're not serving our democracy. This Democratic Party has to be
He's got some
strong
weird
and
teeth.
bold and progressive. And in New York, we've proven that we can do something very different.
They
We
look
can-
like pieces of butter that have been perfectly cut to be
Yeah.
cheap.
Bill, New York's track record is spotty at the moment.
Are we sure he doesn't have dual citizenship with the UK? Delaney comments.
Oh yeah, Jack
Oh,
Delaney.
God.
Yo, he's
Hey,
got the best.
speaking-
Oh no,
Speaking of Beavis and Butthead, what's up, Mike Judge?
this ruined it for me because I was telling. Because this is the first time I've seen Jack Delaney. Him and Tim Ryan are like the two dudes I have no clue about. And I was telling fucking Yeaman and Focus how I like his name because it sounds like a hardball 1950s detective.
Yeah.
No,
And
no,
it's like,
that dude is Jim from accounting.
no, you know what this dude is? He's the fucking gym teacher the students bully.
Helping small to mid-sized businesses all over the country.
He looks like the younger, less evil brother of Mike
The
Pence.
Obama administration.
He looks like if fucking Ron Howard wasn't a freak.
Yeah.
Like,
No, Clint
you know,
Howard. Clint Howard.
Yeah, he looks like if Clint Howard grew up normal and not,
Yeah.
Clint Howardy.
And we're creating jobs
What's
everywhere.
wrong with? Is there something wrong with Clint Howard, or is he just? Did he just severely lose the genetic lottery in terms of look?
I think it's both.
The weekend unions are going to bring us a long overdue raise.
Why is my baseball coach yelling at me, man?
I marched with the SEIU folks. It is not right that the CEO of McDonald's makes 2,100 times more than the people slinging cash at McDonald's. And the next thing I'll do is put
That was
people
not the way to put that.
in the jobs.
It is not right that the CEO is
Also,
making more than the people selling pot behind McDonald's.
He says wind turbines cause cancer.
yeah,
We jobs.
they don't. Has he even ever been
Oh,
to a
he really
McDonald's? Like,
thinks
they
that
were-
slogan's gonna work. Oh, he's gonna go with that talking point. Oh, we're gonna hear that.
In my state,
Let's talk about the fucking filibuster, Inslee. That's all we care from you.
lead the world.
You know what's weird, Matt? He actually has Clint Howard's eyes more than Delaney.
President Trump and you just
He does.
to have promised that manufacturing jobs were all
Oh God,
Oh God,
you look like that
you're
looks
not gonna win. I don't know what your name is or what your policies are. You're not gonna win.
like, hello, Jesse Waters Sr.
And in
Oh,
his
that's Jim Ryan.
Tim Ryan.
2 years, we lost
Yeah.
4,000 jobs. At
What the fuck happened to you?
facility That rippled throughout our community. General
He opened the Ark of the Covenant.
got a bailout. And
I
then
was
they have
Anthony
the
Weiner
audacity
before I
to
did that.
move A new car that they're gonna
Look at me
produce.
now.
Or he drunk from the wrong chalice. He chose
Oh,
poorly.
he is in way above his head.
And ship it to China. My area from a
Jack,
That's gotta get brought up a lot.
who's the tiny man?
years.
Is that,
It's not
is that Julian? Is that Castro?
America.
I
I'm
think so.
sorry.
50% haven't seen a raise since 1980. Meanwhile, the top 1% control.
I'm so sad
90%
Dennis
of the world.
Kucinich
We
isn't
need
running.
an industrial policy saying we're going to dominate.
Well, you know, he had to fish some fish out of a stream with his loincloth and then chase some fucking hobbits because they have a ring he wants.
Are they coming back?
Have you ever seen fucking his wife?
Yeah, I know. She's hot, apparently.
It's insane.
Corporations do whatever they
Yeah.
want. Giant
I
corporations.
mean, she's not even super hot or anything. It's just more like
In
the fact
comparison.
that Dennis Kucinich got yeah, like
So here's what I propose.
it's fucked.
Policy. Start with a place where there's a real need. There's going to be a worldwide need for green technology, ways to clean up the air, ways to clean up the water. And we can be the ones to provide that. We need to go tenfold in our research and development on green energy going forward. And then we need to set corporation.
It's because the left, they just want normalcy. That's all the center left cares about is just the bullshit filling of fucking normacy.
Pretty much.
That's why they're so shit.
Down and sell it around the world. There's a $23 trillion market coming for green.
I'm pretty sure I know who in our
We
group
should
is
be the
voting for
leaders
Kamala
and the
Harris.
owners, and we should have that one.
I mean, look, as
manufacturing.
long as it's not Biden, I'd even vote for fucking Kamala Harris.
I have
I'd rather vote for neither.
As soon as Biden
I mean,
got
I
in the
don't.
race, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, as soon as Biden got into the race, it's like, you know what, Kamala Harris, you're no longer the worst.
No, she's not the worst, but I want her to go quickly after.
Who in our group is voting for Kamala Harris?
I'd rather not say right now.
Oh,
It's Lundy,
okay.
isn't it?
You're one of the Democrats who wants to keep private insurance in addition.
No, Lundy's a Bernie bro.
I know.
Yeah, he's a Bernie bro with me. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just
should
like to slander out on Lundy's name whenever I can, and he can talk to me whatever he wants about that. He knows what he knows what the deal is.
I should represent myself better here. Yang gang.
Off of their health insurance in 4 years, which is exactly.
Make
I mean,
my-
that's tomorrow.
But let me go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay $1,000 to fuck off.
The president literally
I'll
went
take
on
it.
TV on Fox and said that people's head would spin when they see how much he would bring down pharmaceutical prices. Instead, 2,500 drugs have gone up in double digits since he came into office. Instead, he gave $100 billion in giveaways to the pharma companies. For the rest of us, for the rest of America,
Midpoint clause.
no foam,
Yeah.
no beer.
That's the Midwestern mom memorized speech line.
Do something about pharma, to take them on, to allow negotiation under Medicare, to bring in less expensive drugs from other countries. And pharma thinks they own
I
Washington.
just realized something. Her head's shaped like a bean. She's got like a weird divot in it. You notice that?
Bernie Sanders Medicare for All plan. It would put essentially everybody on Medicare and then eliminate private plans that offer similar coverage. Is that the plan or path that you would pursue as president?
So yes,
No, clear. She said several times it's not.
I spent a big chunk of my life studying why families go broke. And one of the number one reasons is the cost of healthcare, medical bills. And that's not just for people who don't have insurance, it's for people who have insurance. Look at the business model of an insurance company. It's to bring in.
I'll be right back. I've got to mute myself real quick, so I put on the captions.
And to pay
Okie
as possible for your health care. That leaves families with rising premiums.
Ah! Ah!
He fixed it. It's fine. We're not in the hell dimension anymore.
Warren is sucking us into our policy proposals. We have seen the void. It is thoroughly researched, but utterly useless.
Elizabeth Warren called broke. Oh man, we had I was talking about a great fucking thing earlier today about like what fucking AOC was actually the God Emperor of Man.
Oh God,
like,
no, please, no.
Just one day, she just like melted Mitch McConnell on the Senate floor.
That would be hilarious, but
He was told he had diabetes. He was told he had glaucoma. And he was told unclean
Oops, sorry.
before the age of 40. So getting to guaranteed high quality universal health care as quickly and surely as possible has to be our goal. The ability to afford your prescriptions and go to a primary care provider. The ability to see a mental health care provider. In Texas, the single largest provider of mental health care services is the county jail system today. And healthcare also wants to.
I mean, you keep dumping money into that jail system. What you think you're gonna get there, Beto?
I mean, yeah, you're getting some use out of it.
God damn it. Fucking YouTube.
Just to be very clear, I'll give you 10 seconds. Would you replace private insurance? No, I think the choice is fundamental.
And there it is. He's not going to
Private insurance is not working for tens of millions of Americans. When you talk about the co-pays, the deductibles, the premiums, the out-of-pocket expenses, it's not working. That's right. So for those who are not working, they can choose Medicare. For non-working workers, you got to start by acknowledging negotiators are not working.
Oh shit, dinner's ready. I gotta go, guys. I'll see you later.
See ya. I'm not a fan of what she just said.
What did she just say?
Oh, she did the whole like, ooh, we need to take the best of all these ideas.
Oh yeah.
Poor Cory Booker. He just wants to be Obama so bad. And he never will. You back?
I don't think Goat's back yet.
I thought I saw his volume thing. He's missing Butthead talk about abortions.
Fun.
Wasn't that an episode?
Oh, I don't remember.
I want to say there was an episode where they went to an abortion clinic because they were like, these women had sex. They're loose. Right now, Black Dog, pretty boring. I wonder where Goat is. I like to imagine he's having an adventure. Like he's fighting a cave troll.
Like he's out in the woods or something.
No, that's my shtick.
So he's just in a cave then?
Yeah.
What do you think he's using to fight it?
Big stick. Like a really big stick.
Yeah, okay.
Beto works got kind of like a Jimmy Stewart look about him. It just looks perpetually like flustered.
Mom, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more from Miami after this.
Go.
Sorry, I just got back.
You missed it. You missed
What I missed?
You missed Butthead talking about abortion and me wondering, wasn't that an episode?
I think so.
Like, didn't Beavis and Butthead go to an abortion clinic to hit on chicks?
Yeah, they did. I'm pretty sure. Is everyone still here, or is it just me and you?
No, Damon left. And
Yeah,
Focus-
Damon left.
Oh, okay. My bad. I had something going on for a minute.
And now Adam is here.
Hello, Adam. Is it Adam or Gary?
Hey, what's up? It's just Adam. I'm just still too lazy to change it.
You're a piece of shit.
Although you get no opinion tonight, Canadian.
Yeah. Neither does Focus. He's not allowed.
Oh yeah, your stealth. Your stealth. You fooled me, Focus.
Wait, what?
You're also Canadian.
Well, yeah, but I mean, how am I full of Matt?
When Matt was talking
That's
about
such
you, Matt was talking about goat going on an adventure. It skipped and it sounded like he was saying, "I like to think that goat's taking a fat shit."
I mean, that could be an adventure.
It could be.
Just so you know, it wasn't.
I have taken some shits that have led to adventures.
Also, Matt, I figured out my speakers aren't dying.
What is it?
Oh, it's feedback from your microphone for after you're done talking. It like just stays in the air for a second. Because I listened to the stream while I was doing something to make sure that it was still going because my laptop turns off sometimes, and I just heard like. All right, hang on. I'm gonna turn up the volume.
Or Jason Voorhees is coming after you.
Yeah.
We saw that image today that broke our hearts, and they had names. Oscar Martinez and his 23.
Also, Matt, have you tried the limit bandwidth option at the top next to the camera thing?
Last month, more than 130,000 migrants were apprehended at the southern border.
I gotta keep it on very low though. Wait, let me try. I'm gonna try.
This migrant crisis sucks.
Can everybody still see goat?
Yeah.
Okay, then this should be better.
Seeing that image of Oscar and his daughter Valeria is heartbreaking. It should also piss us off.
¿Dónde está biblioteca?
If I were president
They
today,
just like pissed off. He said the adult word on stage.
I would sign an executive order that would get rid of Trump's zero tolerance policy.
He's gonna be the front runner, guys.
Policy. This metering policy is basically
What's Trump's zero tolerance policy?
that risky swim across the river.
Mexican go home.
They have been playing games.
Yeah.
Now figures.
And trying to keep
Yeah.
asylum at our ports of entry.
Cory Booker has nothing to say. Look at that.
They were denied the ability to make an asylum claim.
Yeah, Trump's border policy is ravioli, go back across the border only.
And then I would follow that up in my first 100 days with immigration reform that would honor asylum claims, that would put undocumented immigrants, as long as they haven't committed a serious crime, halfway to citizenship, and then go to the root cause of the issue, which is we need a Marshall Plan for Honduras and Guatemala and El Salvador, so that people can find safety and opportunity at home instead of coming to the United States to seek it.
Senator Booker, what would you do on day one? And this is a situation that the next president will inherit.
Yeah, you're gonna inherit those child concentration camps.
Have fun.
Look, he's speaking Spanish.
That is
Speaking foreign language.
pandering bullshit. Like at least when like you guys mentioned earlier that it's like Trudeau, but Trudeau does it because he has to. Like basically all speeches have to be half French, half English.
Well,
no, that was supposed to. That was a snapback at Castro because he just spoke in Spanish.
Yeah, but he's doing it and he doesn't have to. At least Trudeau has to.
Oh yeah, no, I
well,
get
you
that.
guys should have conceded to Quebec then. You should have just told him, "Fuck you."
Does anyone else hear? He sounds like he's changed his tone to sound like Obama a little bit.
We actually will lose security and our values. We must fight for both.
Okay, so if I might, very briefly, and this is an important point. My plan, and I'm glad to see that Senator Booker, Senator Warren, and Governor Inslee agree with me on this. My plan also includes getting rid of Section 1325 of the Immigration and Nationality Act to go back to the way we used to treat this when somebody comes across the border, not to criminalize desperation, to treat that as a criminal. And here's why it's important. We see all of this horrendous family separation. They use that law, Section 1325, to justify under the law separating little children from their families. And so I want to challenge every single candidate on this stage to support the repeal of
Shut up. It's not your turn anymore.
Here said I agree with him on that issue, but folks should understand that the separation of children from families doesn't just go on at our border. It happens in our communities as ICE are ripping away parents from their American children, spouses and the like, and are creating fear in cities all across this country where parents are afraid to even drop their kids off to school. Or go to
Can't wait for the article to come out tomorrow. Castro and Booker snap back at each other. The battle on the stage.
I should look up what the dipshits on Twitter are saying about this. Let me take a peek.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
De Blasio looks like Anthony Cumia.
Are all the candidates metered for time?
60 seconds.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because, like, I mean, I guess it's just because there's so many of them, but it just seems like all the irrelevant people take forever.
I know, right?
Because there's too many of them.
Yeah, I mean, the only real relevant person up there is Warren.
First, we have to tell working people in America who are hurting that we're going to be on their side every single time against those big corporations who created this mess to begin with. And remind people we're all in this together. If we don't change that debate, that politics that's holding us back.
Oh my God. Go. People are actually like, I like Julian Castro because he said pissed off.
I told you. I do not know what these words mean.
Vamos a tratar cada persona con el respeto y dignidad que merecen como humanos. We would not turn back.
I'm going to post this in the Discord. Somebody
Oh my
unironically
god,
made
I love
this.
the subtitles. Speaking foreign language.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to show off earlier when Booker was doing it. They do that every time.
What the fuck? Why don't they just have a live translation?
That's some type of Spanish.
Secretary, let him finish, and I will give you his policy. But let him finish. Yes. We would not detain any family fleeing violence, in fact, fleeing the deadliest countries on the face of the planet today. We would implement a family case management program so they could be cared for in the community at a fraction of the cost. And then we would rewrite our immigration laws in our own image. Free dreamers forever from any fear of deportation by making them U.S. citizens here in this country. Invest in solutions in Central America work.
Is Matt still on the call?
So there's no reason to make
Yeah.
Okay. I was checking because I was looking at the Discord on my phone to see what he was going to post, and
Well,
he's offline.
I forgot. I cut off Discord.
That's all right.
And then separate them.
I'm big dumb.
Have called to end that section, to terminate it. Some, like
That's my rap name.
and I want to challenge
All right.
the candidates to do that. I just think it's a mistake, Beto. I think it's a mistake, and I think that
Beto.
if you truly want to change the system, that we got to repeal that section. If not, then it might as well be the same policy. Let me respond to this very briefly.
Beto is literally just that fucking
Introduce legislation.
that Steve Buscemi meme, but with Latinos.
Yeah.
If you're fleeing desperation, then I want to make
How do you do, my fellow Latinos?
I'm still talking about everybody else and just one small part of this. I'm talking about
Habla español.
Donde está biblioteca?
Bueno.
that's actually not true. I'm talking about laws. I'm talking about
I never took Spanish in high school, so
are not seeking asylum. And a lot of them
I don't know.
right? And you
I know habla español because the King of the Hill.
you were concerned about
Donde está biblioteca?
drug trafficking. But let me tell you what. Section 18,
Oh.
Title 18.
Stop it! Are you trying to curse me?
No, I'm asking you where the library is.
Yeah, I thought that's what.
Oh, that burned down.
We should and could be talking about for a long time, and we will for a long time.
Can we talk about the conditions of why people are coming here?
Let's Savannah,
Because
Savannah. I know it's just we could go on
But rather than talk about specific provisions, we really have to talk about why these people are coming to our country.
They're getting really bitchy with one another.
Congressman, you get your chance. Let's continue the discussion.
Yeah, we got cut off Mike Judge.
Let's talk about what Secretary Castro just
Ah, there's a fucking Discord link. There's a Discord update. It's gonna take a while.
Do you support that? Do you think it should be a civil offense only? And if so, do you worry about
Hey, Matt.
potentially incentivizing people to come?
Yeah.
How many people on Twitter are like, this is the best debate ever because it's the most diverse?
But I do think you want to make sure that you have provisions in place that
Oh, just
traffickers and allow you to go
gaggles and grumbles worth.
violating the law.
We got 2 women and a few Mexicans.
The economic imperative here
There's 3.
is that 70 of our Fortune 500
Shut the fuck up.
are headed up by people that came from other countries. 25%
Which one didn't you count?
were born in other
What, the Mexicans or the women?
The women.
we need them to start
Who are the 2 women?
This one and yeah, I forgot Tulsi Gabbard was here. I'm gonna be honest.
You forgot Cruella DeVille?
Yeah.
Cruella DeVille. Cruella DeVille. Why don't you go and meet with Assad?
Yeah.
citizenship for citizens, for people who can become citizens, and it's so much better for our economy in America.
That's time. Thank you. Congressman Ryan, same question. Should it be a crime to illegally cross the border, or should it be a civil offense?
I'll be right back.
Well, I agree with Secretary Castro. I think there are other
Yeah.
things in the law that will allow you to prosecute people for coming over here if they're dealing in drugs and other things. That's already established in the law. So there's no need to repeat it. And I think it's abhorrent. We're talking about this father who got killed with his daughter. And the issues here, the way these kids are being treated, if you go to Guantanamo Bay, there are terrorists that are held that get better health care than those kids that have tried to cross the border in the United States. That needs to stop. And I think the president should immediately ask doctors and nurses to go immediately down to the border and start taking care of these kids. What kind of country are we running here where we have a president of the United States who's so focused on hate and fear and division?
All right, sorry, I was just wanting to make sure I didn't have anybody else
Is now we've got kids literally laying
upstairs, so I'm turning this up a little bit.
illegal diapers that haven't been changed. We've got to tell this president that is not a sign
What
of
about
strength.
diapers?
That is a sign of weakness. And
Senator
there's
Booker, but no, a lot of people, Jose asked the question, if you're president on day one, what will you do with the fact that you will have families here? There's been a lot of talk about
Cory
what you'll do
Booker's
in the
face
first 100
looks
days
like it doesn't
of the
belong on his
legislation.
head.
What will you actually do with these families? How will you care for them? Will they be detained or will they not be?
Are you saying
Like
he
his face
perpetually looks like a
was taken
deepfake?
off?
He looks like a character from a David Cage game.
Better deal with this problem in the criminal process.
Yeah.
Into some of the largest private prisons, which are repugnant to me, that people.
I know how heavy the rain is.
Immigration lockups. Our country has made so many mistakes.
I've yelled for Jason and Sean.
Whether it's immigration,
I have 2 souls.
we
Yeah.
know that this is not the way to deal with problems. There is a way that affirms human
The
rights.
farmers something and
Donald Trump is
Beyond Human Detroit.
a surge at our border.
I don't remember that game. I hate David Cage games. Like fuck them.
Yeah.
To stop the reasons why people are being driven here in the first place, and we make sure
They're gay and dumb. We can say that because we're on YouTube.
Yeah.
values and human
They're
dignity
for
of the people that
faggots.
come here, because we cannot sacrifice
Yeah.
our values, our ideal.
Faggos, please.
We can have
My apologies, sir.
All right, Senator, thank you. Let me go over
'Cause
Inslee on this.
I go.
Day one. Same question I just asked.
I go by the
Senator Booker.
Scott. But yeah, that's dope.
So anyone
Look
on
at that. Somebody made this as like,
will be here.
yeah.
Look at fucking melted older Conan O'Brien.
pending their hearings, and they should have a hearing, and the law should be followed. That's what
Jesus
should happen.
Christ.
And we should do what we're doing in Washington. I'm proud that we've passed a law that prevents local law enforcement from being turned into mini ICE agents. I'm proud to have been the first governor to stand up
Mini ICE agents? Like, what does ICE just come in and they're like,
talked about Dreamer.
we're gonna cut off your shins,
Ice
and
Cube
we're
did
gonna
this.
make you into Cotton Hill.
Can realize their dreams. Inspirational people in our state. And I'll leave you with this thought.
That's a good one, Goat.
Thank you, sir.
They resurrect and no, they just clone Vern Troyer a bunch of times.
To tell
Yeah.
me that he would send refugees in Washington State if we passed the law that I passed.
Not as good as like racist Rolf, but
We welcome
Yeah.
refugees into our state. We recognize diversity as a strength. This is how we built America. That tradition is going to continue.
Rolf will not vote for the strange speaking one, said boy.
We're going to switch to another topic now. We've got a lot to do. Let's talk. Actually separated from his family.
Is that Johnny 2x4 on
if you
tape?
move to this country, speak,
Been attacked. A U.S. drone has been shot down.
speak the English.
Issued by both the U.S. and Iranian leadership. I'd like if you can't just for a moment.
I bet you Rolf would be like a Trump voter.
What I want to know is how do you dial it back? So it showed the president would sign on to the 2015 nuclear deal as it was originally negotiated.
Why is Wilfred on stage in a purple suit?
Senator Booker, why not? May I address that? First and foremost, it was
All right, so
that deal.
Double D would vote for Hillary because he's a cock.
Yeah. Eddie's a maverick.
Literally, he took us out of the deal that gave us transparency.
Yeah, Eddie would have voted for fucking. Eddie probably voted for like Vermin Supreme or something, or he didn't vote. He was like, got better things to do.
He voted for Trump because he thought if he's a businessman, then maybe he owns the Jawbreaker shop, and I can get some candy.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Eddie would definitely vote for Trump. Ed probably thought he voted, but he just put like a piece of toast in a toaster.
Can you argue that
Oh, I was gonna say he would've-
He's like, I voted.
Yeah.
It was imperfect.
You know what's really fucked up right now?
For that moment, I would have.
What?
I had the volume turned up too much, and the one commentator that was just on screen,
But the point is, Donald Trump told
when he
us
was talking, I thought that was Adam.
he was going to give us a better deal. Now we are a month away.
Oh, you know what? I'm picturing this episode in my head.
Yeah.
Enriching uranium, and the Iranians have told us this, and so that's where we are right now. He has made us less safe than we were when he became president. So what I would do is negotiate us back into that agreement, is stand with our allies and not give
Rolf disagree with NASCAR.
leverage to China and Russia, which is what he has done. And then finally, I would make sure that if there is any possibility of a
She is really sweating. You see that?
Congress right now, that he comes to Congress for an authorization of military force. I would do that. And this president.
Maybe those lights are just really fucking hot.
I mean, yeah.
From going to war, one tweet away from going to war, and I don't think we should conduct foreign policy in our bathrobe at 5 in the morning. Which is what he does.
Congresswoman Gabbard,
Adam, what are your thoughts on this?
you've said you would sign back on the 2015 deal. Would you?
So strong, so buzzword.
Very brave. Much win.
Let's deal with the situation where we are, where this president and his chicken hawk cabinet have led us to the brink of war.
Isn't Chicken Hawk? Oh, never mind.
I thought she said chicken hot.
No, I was gonna say I thought
Of my brothers and sisters in
War Hawk is the. I thought Chicken Hawk is what they call pedophiles.
that this war with Iran would be
I haven't heard that before.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It would take many more lives. It would exacerbate the refugee crisis, and it wouldn't be just contained within Iran. This would turn into a regional war. This is why it's so important.
I thought the definition of a chicken hawk was someone who was like all for going to war but has never been.
Okay, yeah. I thought it was a War Hawk for some reason.
And we need to negotiate how we can improve it. It was an imperfect deal. There are issues like their missile development that needs to be addressed.
Oh, I know the reason why I got that mixed up. That's the name of a documentary where people follow NAMBLA members.
Chicken hawk?
Chicken Hawk, men who prey on boys.
Look, obviously, if there was an attack against the
Okay.
American, our troops, then there would have to be a
They
response.
follow them around and get their trust, and at the end of it, they just post all of their names underneath them with
creating a
Like,
situation
look out for this person.
just a spark would light off war with Iran, which is incredibly dangerous. That's why we need to de-escalate tensions. Trump needs to get back into the Iran nuclear deal and swallow his pride. Put the American people first.
All right, we are out
We
of
need to
time.
take out Trump with this magic sleeping apple.
Mayor de Blasio will have more. The commercial is coming. We will continue our questioning next with Chuck Todd, Rachel Maddow. Stick around. We'll have a lot more with some very.
We have to hear from our corporate overlords.
Yeah. So, gentlemen, which one of these 9 people do you, or wait, is that 9 or 10? No, it's 9. Which one of these
Are
9?
they really people?
That's a good point.
Continue to follow the latest on the candidates with the NBC News mobile app. Stay connected with breaking news, top stories, live video, and all your favorite NBC News shows. Text NBC News to 66866 to get the app now.
All right, well, on Election Day 2020, Donald Trump will be...
Oh, hey, what's up, James Rolfe?
On Election Day 2016, that is President Donald Trump, an incumbent.
This election is a poopy diarrhea.
Re-election campaign for president
Buffalo.
becomes a referendum on how folks feel the president did during his 4 years. in
These
office.
polls are around my
How
asshole.
voters have been reacting so far to the Trump presidency. Well, what you see here, this is his average approval rating, meaning you've always got these different polls out there. One day NBC will have one, the next day
Let's
CNN
go
will
to
have
Twitter and get the hot takes
It's a
from
moose
Bob on
pooping
there.
out a cactus.
day
Yeah.
average of all of those polls put together. And what you see here in this trend line, it's a very
There's something off about that
narrow
picture of Donald
range
Trump.
that Trump is operating. What I mean by that is, look at this. This is his high watermark, his peak as president. His average approval rating at its best.
His hair.
It looks white.
You see the hair right there?
That was his honeymoon.
Yeah, the hair is this from like 30 years ago or something?
Well, that's why I'm wondering.
Yes, because all of them have gotten to 60, 65, 70% at least for a short period. They all had honeymoons. Trump's honeymoon, he couldn't even crack 50%. So already we see a
It looks like he's got
lower
Peppermint
ceiling
Patty's hair from the
Trump than we've
Peanuts.
seen with past presidents, but that comes with a flip side, and that is the basement for Trump. Look at this, 37% is the low point he's hit in his
Oh,
average.
did you see what Moore said, Goat?
Not as low
No.
as some of his predecessors have gone. We've
You're wrong. Eddie would vote for Yang because he bought the $1,000.
That is true. That is a lot of cash.
That is not happening to Trump either. 37
By the way, sorry, I can't see the chat because I've
No, that was in Discord.
I can't
A
look
lot
away.
of jawbreakers.
Yeah, it was in Discord.
Oh, I see it.
in the campaign in 2016.
It's a good thing I got my phone.
46, 37, low, high. Compare that to Trump's support against Hillary
That meme is
in the
fucking
polls
trash,
in
Matt.
the fall of 2016. Trump's average support at a low point,
That
37.
meme-
right?
That meme is fucking shit.
3.5%. On election day, what was the number he had? 46%.
You know, Elizabeth Warren, she's like Thanos.
Trump has been operating in the same way as a candidate, as president. We say it speaks to polarization. It also speaks to
She's going to throw Joe Biden off of the cliff to get the Cold Stone to beat Donald Trump.
very high
Yeah.
negative numbers. What I mean by that is, look at this: the exit poll on election day.
Oh, they made him a little bit more orange in that one.
I'd
You
support
notice
that.
that? They specifically colored his face.
The job. The clear majority said Trump wasn't qualified. Does he have the temperament? 35% said he had the temperament. Do you like him? Do you have a favorable view? Only 40% did. You're not supposed to be able to win with those numbers.
Adam, you remember that article I sent you from the Daily Beast, right?
His opponent, Hillary Clinton, by election day.
Oh, which one?
Almost
The one where they're talking about how Bernie Sanders is a piece of shit for saying that he understands why people are voting for supporting Elizabeth Warren.
2020.
Right. Yeah, like he didn't say anything that the piece says he says. I fucking hate it.
It was just like, oh, so you think just because she's a woman and people are excited because a woman's running for president, how about she's putting in more work than you, Mr. Old White Man?
And she isn't. I don't think anybody's putting in more work than Bernie.
Yeah. They said that he was just as bad as Biden because of that.
Which is total horse shit.
All right, here we go.
I mean, how many baby dicks
You
is
see that guy
Bernie
standing?
grabbed?
Did you see that? Did you see that guy?
No.
That dude was just staring at the fucking.
10 tonight, 10 more tomorrow.
Oh, hey, cool. It's Trump woman.
Now, the candidates
Nice.
will have 60 seconds to answer, 30 seconds for a follow-up.
I'm gonna get him
if necessary,
impeached.
And we will be ruthless if necessary.
Yeah, we can do that. By the way, hi Rachel. Hi Chuck. How you doing?
These people fucking suck.
We're going to be talking about guns.
They do.
Hey, wait a
Bring
minute.
back Lester.
It's been 20 seconds. She hasn't said Russia yet. It's a record.
Every person will be able to
Yeah, this is a clone.
over the course of this next hour. We will hear from everyone. I promise everybody. And to begin with,
You see that dude wiping his bald head in the back?
I want to start with you.
No.
Less than 50 miles.
She really does look like the singer from like a 90s
Yeah.
alternative band, doesn't she?
Yep.
Many of you are calling for a restoration of an assault weapons ban. But even if implemented,
You need to cut your bangs back farther, dude.
should there be a role for the federal government? Everybody's mics are on. I think we have a. I heard that too. That's
Oh, this is going great.
a little mic issue in the back.
Good job, liberal Rand Paul.
So the question is simply this: we're from. I apologize, you guys didn't get to hear this. The first part of the question. Obviously, we're not far from Parkland, Florida. Gun activism has become a big part of high school life up there in Broward County. Many of you are
His phone just goes off, and it's just shots fired.
But even if it's put in place, there's still going to be
I'm incredibly sorry.
hundreds of millions of guns still on the street. Is there a role for the federal government in order
Do you hear those people yelling in the background?
off the streets?
Yeah.
Some of it fucking. Ah.
We are hearing our colleagues' audio. It's the control room.
Is this a
Oh.
sketch? Is this supposed to be happening?
Live at New York.
It's Saturday Night Live.
Guess what? We are going to take a quick break. We're going to get this technical situation fixed. We will be right back.
All right, nice.
Oh, I hope we can hear them and they're just like yelling.
All eyes on the 2020 election. Continue to follow the.
You know what's gonna be
latest on the
great?
candidates with the
What?
When Bernie and Yang and Biden are on stage and nothing goes wrong whatsoever. Just everything goes right. Well,
And
boys,
you'll have
where
a
do you-
certain segment of the libs saying that like the technical issues are sexist.
why are we going back to? As you can see, Hillary Clinton did worse than a shitty buffalo with a cactus up its asshole. She got a higher percentage of the votes, and yet she still lost. What kind of poopy diarrhea in my mouth is this?
He is such a nerd. He's dressed like one of the Geek Squad.
Yeah. Let's hear his voice again.
In Wisconsin, this was a state that had not gone for a Republican in a presidential election since 1984 by a margin of more than 45,000 votes.
He sounds like the guy in HR at my office.
Against Wisconsin, the margin in Michigan even closer, barely 10,000 votes. Trump over Clinton, and again, that's the first time since '88 that a Republican carried Michigan, and then there was Pennsylvania here. About
Oh, how great would it be if that fucking giant tablet just started bricking on him?
Trump wins all three of those states: Wisconsin, Michigan.
Just does that thing. He does that thing where the slide just starts freaking the fuck out and shaking really fast.
That's enough to win the Electoral College. So for Democrats, to reverse the result of 2016, that is the easiest and most direct path, at least on paper. You flip those states where Trump's margin was the narrowest, those states that had been voted.
You see those patterns right there?
2016, you flip them back, you win the Electoral College.
What's that supposed to be? Is that just NBC? Oh, that's What is that? Yeah, it's NBC News. I swear to God, I thought that this was an unknown. I was very confused for a second.
I can see it.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Florida fucked up another election. Who saw that coming?
Good job, Sammy. Way to drop the ball for us. I blame Donald Trump's presidency on Sammy.
You notice how they're not using red for Trump like they would normally do with a Republican?
Yeah, they are.
No, it's orange.
Are they?
Yeah, it's totally true.
Yeah.
It's always tantalizing on paper for Democrats, but does 2018 tell you that maybe there's a little bit more?
It's a little
just now
orange.
noticed
Look at
that.
how pale his face is in comparison to it.
Oh, well, there it's red. I guess it just looks orange
Yeah.
on the tablet.
The state Democrats did do well in the 2018 midterms, winning a Senate race there.
His face is pale, and Hillary Clinton just looks like a fucking demon monster from a creepypasta.
She looks like Jeff the Killer.
Yeah. What's this show? Something I don't care about? I don't watch TV.
I don't think you're missing much.
No.
Yeah.
If I want to watch fucking bullshit with lawyers, I'll go watch Tango and Cash. Look at that guy staring into the camera.
I kind of love him.
That's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm just going to use my cursor to point at people.
Well, there's Notch.
Yeah.
Is he being racist again?
Assault weapons ban, but even if you're able to implement that,
Oh, no, wait, that's a black guy.
He's talking about.
and does the federal government have to play a role in dealing with it?
So, in this period of time that I've been running for president, I've had more than 100 town halls. I've taken more than 2,000 unfiltered questions. And the single hardest question I've gotten, I got one from a little boy and I got one from a little girl. And that is to say, when you're president, how are you going to keep us safe? That's our responsibility as adults. 7 children will die today from gun violence, children and teenagers. And they won't just die in mass shootings. They'll die on sidewalks.
Okay, that's the angle.
They'll die in people's backyards. Gun violence is a national health
Hey, you know what I'm done
emergency
of
in this
right now?
country, and we need to treat it like that.
What?
Hunger, why don't you go make me a
We
sandwich,
can do the universal
woman?
background checks. We can ban the weapons of war.
I'm
But
sorry,
we can
guys.
also double down on the research
I
and find out what really
I forgot to
works.
announce I'm a
Where
birdie
it
bro,
is that we can
so
make the
I have to be
differences at the
horrible to women
margins
at
that
all
will
times.
keep our children safe. We need
Because
to
as you know, that's what we do.
That's killing our children.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think the federal government needs to go?
Yeah, we have to go out of our way too.
Yeah.
Just like
Yo, tell this dame she doesn't need to be talking about the kids getting shooting. She needs to be talking about the beer in the fridge that I need to be getting to fill my throat.
Who's never followed the who takes
And she needs to spread them stems.
treat this as an across-the-board problem. We have to treat it like a public health emergency. That means bring data to bear, and it means make
This is gonna be the moment where they're like, she brought down the house.
politically popular or not.
Senator Booker, you have a program.
Fight for our children.
Senator Booker, you have a federal government buyback program in your plan. How is that going to work?
I didn't notice he has a lazy eye.
First of all, I want to say my colleague and I both have been hearing this
You see
on
that?
the campaign trail. But what's even
Does he have a lazy eye, or is it just delay on the screen?
Yeah.
I hope I'm the only one on this channel here that has 7 people stop in their neighborhood.
It's a little bit of both.
Someone I split with him, assault rifle.
I think he's just defocusing because he doesn't exactly know where to look. I don't think that's a lazy eye.
Policy issue
This is an
That's true.
emergency. And for those that have not been directly affected, they're tired of living in a country where their kids go to school to learn about reading, writing, and arithmetic, and how to deal with an active shooter in their school. This is something that I'm tired of, and I'm tired of hearing people, all they have to offer is thoughts and prayers. In my faith, people say faith without works is dead. So we will find a way. But the reason we have a problem right now is we've let the
he's
corporate
Catholic.
gun lobby
Okay.
frame this debate. It is time that we have bold actions and a bold agenda. I will get that done as President of the United States because this is not about policy. This is personal.
Let me be clear.
Secretary Castro, I'd like to talk to you about something that Senator Booker just mentioned there, the idea of active shooter drills in schools. The school shootings seem like an almost
We
every
should,
day
like,
or every week
give the
occurrence now. They
teachers
don't make a
guns.
complete news cycle
That would
anymore.
be
We know the death toll. As parents are so afraid as their kids go to school that their kids will be caught up in something like this. Next to nothing has changed in federal law that might affect the prevalence of school shootings. Is this a problem that
If you give all the teachers guns, how long until a kid gets shot by a teacher?
you would do as president that you would think would turn it around?
You're like ruining my punchline.
The dad of a 10-year-old girl, Nina, who's here tonight. And
My daughter, who's here tonight.
is knowing that
She
your
just
child might be
that was her walking out the door just now.
school or place. The answer to your question is no. We don't have to. I believe that January 2021 at 12:01 p.m. we're going to have a Democratic president, a Democratic House, and a Democratic Senate. Some activists of Parkland, folks from Moms Demand, who have risen up across the United States and inspired so many people. You know, we may not have seen yet legislative action, but we're getting closer. The House took a vote. In the Senate, the question often is if the decision is between 60 votes, a filibuster, or passing common sense gun reform, I'm going to choose common sense gun reform. So I believe that we're going to be able to get that done in 2021.
Secretary Castro, thank you.
Rachel, I have something to add to this briefly.
Yeah, 30 seconds for follow-up on that question, on that answer from Secretary Castro. Congressman Ryan.
You're talking about in the schools. These kids are traumatized. I support all the gun reforms here. We need to start dealing with the trauma that our kids have. We need trauma.
He looks like he does
care
cuck porn.
in every school. We need social and emotional learning in every school. 90% of the shooters who do school
I still
shootings
can't get the you know the one that
we need to make sure that these kids feel connected to the school.
oh shit, the guy who made Community.
In the United States, we need
Dan
to
Harmon.
start playing
Yeah, Dan Harmon, the one that Dan Harmon talks about on stage, the one where the guy's on a Segway.
Yeah, the alpha cuck.
Yeah.
You're a Texan who's campaigned all over the state in 2018 in the most conservative.
Were you there when I told the thing about the YouTube upload of that? Like what happened in the comments?
No, what happened?
Oh, the guy who fucks his wife was in the comments. It was in the video, and he was just like, "You can shit on my acting all you want, but I got to have a great scene with two amazingly beautiful people, and also I'm in the Actors Guild."
Really?
Yeah, he was like, "I have a SAG card." And like 15 people underneath him were just like, "You can literally get a SAG card if you're like a worker on set or a background actor, you fucking clown."
Isn't it all you need is 2 lines in a movie?
Yeah.
Someone else, they're stopped before it's too late. And what I found in each one of those 254 counties is that Democrats and independents and Republicans, gun owners and non-gun owners alike, agreed. But this effort must be led by the young people that you referenced at the beginning.
I haven't checked the chat, so everyone who's pissed off that we're not talking about the actual debate.
It's boring as fuck.
Well, yeah.
Ensuring that our
And, like,
values
I don't know.
reflected in the laws that we pass. Thank you, Congressman O'Rourke. Hang on. Let me give 30 seconds.
Matt?
Senator Klobuchar, Iron Range. I'm curious.
Yeah. I just realized something about John Delaney.
Government is buying back.
I know what I realized what he actually looks like. He looks like a melted G.I. Joe version of
Doesn't
Will
hurt my
Ferrell.
Uncle Dick and his deer stand. Frog hunting and fishing. These proposals don't do that. When I was
That's a weird pull.
Yep. My Uncle
in the
Dick
Senate, I saw those
and
moms
her
from
deer
Sandy
stand.
Hook come and try to advocate for change, and we all failed. And then now these Parkland-kins from Florida, they started literally a national shift. You know why? It's just like with gay marriage. When kids talk to their parents and their grandparents, they say, I don't understand why we can't put these sensible things in place. They listen. And if we get bested by a bunch of 17-year-olds, it's the best thing that ever happened.
Senator Booker, let me go to you on another matter, actually. Senator Mitch McConnell says that his most consequential achievement as Senate Majority Leader was preventing President Obama from filling a Supreme Court seat. Having served with Republicans on the Judiciary Committee, do you believe they would confirm your court nominees?
Well,
I'm gonna
let me
use
be
25
clear.
seconds just to say there's one thing we don't all agree with when it comes to guns, and I think it's common sense, and over 70% of Americans agree with me. If you need a license to drive a car, you should need a license to buy and own a firearm. And not everybody in this field agrees with that, but in states like Connecticut that did that, they saw 40% drops in gun violence and 15% drops in suicides. We need to start having bold agendas on guns. When it comes to the Supreme Court, very clearly, I agree with my friend, Secretary Castro, we are going to get to 50 votes in the Senate. This is a team sport. Whoever is our nominee needs to campaign in places like South Carolina because we can elect Jamie Harrison. They need to campaign in places like Iowa because we can win a Senate seat there. This is about getting us back to having 50 votes in the Senate and more so that we can not only balance the Supreme Court, but start to pass.
So who do you think's going to get the highest at the end of this?
Isn't so aggressive because most of America agrees with the policy objectives of our party.
Who do you think's going to get the most push?
Congressman Delaney, you'll have some time in a moment. Congressman Delaney, I'll give you some time in a moment. Mayor de Blasio, as an
Well,
example.
I don't know really, because like
What you want to have happen and having it
it all just sounds like gray noise. Nobody's had a standout moment yet.
President of the
Yeah,
United States and Mitch McConnell
they're
as
trying
the
to.
Senate Majority Leader. What makes you believe that he
They're all trying to get the biggest pop, but nobody's really hitting anything huge.
Nation's largest city. And I also want to just say something quick on the gun issue and come to your question. Look, I run the largest police force in America too, and if we're going to stop these shootings, we're going to get these guns off the street, we have to have a very different relationship between our police and our community. I also want to say there's something that sets me apart from all my colleagues running in this race, and that is for the last 21 years, I've been raising a black son in America. And I have had to have very, very serious talks with my son Dante about how to protect himself on the streets.
As the father of a black child.
Including how to deal with the fact that he has to take special caution because there have been too many tragedies between our young men and our police too, as we saw recently in Indiana. So we need to have a different conversation in this country about guns, but also a different conversation about policing that brings police and community together. We've done that in New York City, and we've driven down crime while we've done it. But to your question about Mitch McConnell, there's a political solution that we have to come to grips with. If the Democratic Party would stop acting like the party of the elites and be the party of working people again and go into states, including red states, to convince people we're on their side, we can put pressure on their senators to actually have to vote for the nominees that are put forward. Decent jurists deserve that right.
Thank you, Mayor de Blasio.
Senator Warren,
Notice I barely got anything.
30 seconds. I promise. Let me get.
Nobody clapped.
I
Nope.
know you guys. You got other
Boo.
issues I'm trying to get to, including a big.
I know. I don't think anybody booed, but like
I know there was like a light.
thing because
That was
you have
it.
a lot of ambitious plans.
That's
You have-
nothing.
Okay. We talked about the Supreme
Fuck
Court.
the people in the red states.
To deal with Mitch McConnell if you don't beat him in the Senate, if he's still sitting there as the Senate Majority Leader.
Can you
it's
beat the
very
tortoise in the
plausible to
race?
be elected president with a Republican Senate. Do you have a plan to deal with Mitch McConnell?
I do.
Kick him in the nuts.
You just got in a. Did you hear that pop? I have a plan.
And the way a democracy is
Woo!
supposed to work is the will of the people matters. Now, we for far too long have had a Congress in Washington that has just completely dismissed what people care about across this country. They have made this country work much better for those who can make giant contributions, made it work better for those who hire armies of lobbyists and lawyers.
Beck.
For the people.
You didn't miss much. Besides,
Number one, sure. I want to see
de
us get a
Blasio said
Democratic majority in the
we
Senate.
should
But
go
should
into
the
red
Democratic
states and try to
majority in the
convince
Senate,
those
you better
people, and it got nothing.
The fight still goes on. It starts in the White House, and it means that everybody we energize in 2020 stays on the front lines come February 2021. We have to take from the outside, have leadership from the inside.
Is there a ghost?
No, Matt's opening something.
I'm going to get a couple of you in here.
I mean, she's.
Delaney, you seem to believe.
It sounds like somebody's devouring souls.
Doesn't operate that way. He operates differently. Why do you think he is going to conform to your style?
Oh boy.
I think we need to get things done. That's why I believe we need to operate in a bipartisan manner. Listen, I'll sign into law bills that come to the White House that are passed on a party.
Man, he's a dead ringer for the guy who was the voice of Piglet.
In this country's
Yeah.
history have
Oh,
happened.
hey, Matt.
Huge majorities of the American people get
He's Paul Heyman's Clint Howard.
not impossible promises. We need to put forth ideas.
Oh,
on
he
whether
is.
There you go.
creating universal health care so that every American gets health care, but not running on making private insurance illegal. The
I still see
donation
Will
is related
Ferrell
to
when I
gun
look at his
safety issues
face
related
now.
Because I can't tell you how many times
Those fuckers. It's still a thing. Like, how many times do I have to say that fucking private healthcare wouldn't be illegal under Bernie's plan? Nobody would just want to fucking keep it.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference.
American people with real solutions, not impossible promises. We'll be able to get
30.
all
I
these
promise
things done.
2:30 here. I'm going to take Senator Booker. 30 seconds. How do you deal with Mitch McConnell? You've been in the Senate. You can't get bills on the floor right now with Mitch McConnell. Presidents can't do it. Is President Booker going to get his bills on the floor with Senator McConnell?
You can't
When I
get
got
bills.
to the United States Senate, going back to what de Blasio said, as an African American man in an African American dominated community, I knew one of the biggest issues was criminal justice reform. From police accountability to dealing with the fact that we have a nation that has more African Americans under criminal supervision than all the slaves in 1850. And when I got to the Senate, people told me we could not get a comprehensive criminal justice reform bill done. As my colleagues in the Senate know, I fought on that bill from the day I got to the Senate, built coalitions across the aisle, and today we passed the First Step Act. It's not as far as I want to go, but thousands of people will be liberated. I've taken on tough problems people said we cannot achieve, and I've been able to get things accomplished.
Thank you, Senator Booker. Rachel's got the next question.
Hold on, Governor.
Please.
You're going to be happy with where we go. Governor Inslee, this
Just
next
give us a
question
second.
is to you.
Oh, that's a horrible smile.
You got me? You have staked your candidacy on the issue
Oh,
of
that's
the graveyard.
second and third priority for you. You said it's all the issues. Let's get
He
specific.
looked like Fred
Well,
from
you're in
Courage the
Miami, which is
Cowardly
already
Dog.
experiencing serious flooding on sunny days as a result of
Yeah.
parts of Miami Beach and the Keys could be underwater in our lifetimes. Does your plan save Miami?
Yes, first by taking away the filibuster.
Oh, his
from
mic's
Mitch
fucked
McConnell
up.
To start with, we have to do that. Look at. We are the first generation to feel the sting of climate change, and we are the last that can do something about it. Our towns are burning, our fields are flooding, Miami is inundated. And we have to understand this is a climate crisis, an emergency. And it is our last chance in the administration, next one, to do something about it. And we need to do what I've done in my state. We've passed a 100% clean electrical grid bill. We now have a vision statement, and my plan has been called the gold standard of putting people to work. But the most important thing on this
Now me and goldfish crackers.
public is who's going to make this the first priority. And I am the candidate and the only one who's saying this has to be the top priority of the United States, the organizing principle to mobilize the United States so that we can do what we've always done, lead the world and invent the future and put 8 million people to work.
Governor,
that's what we're going to do.
Governor,
Congressman O'Rourke,
Well,
put out a big climate change plan from your campaign. You want some big changes in a pretty short period of time, including switching to
I feel like
renewable
Beto
energy,
O'Rourke
pushing to
gets
replace
thinner
gas-powered
every time the
cars with
camera
electric
pans
ones.
back to him.
What's your message to a voter who supports the overall goal of what you're trying to
He
do?
looks smaller and
but
smaller in
suddenly
his
feels as if
suit.
government's telling them how to live and ordering them how to live. What is that balance like?
I think you've got to bring everybody in to the decisions and the solutions to the challenges that we face. That's why we're traveling everywhere, listening to everyone. We were in Pacific Junction, a town that had never meaningfully flooded before, just up against the Missouri River in Iowa. And every home in that community had flooded. There were farms just outside of Pacific Junction that were effectively lakes. Those farmers already underwater in debt. Their markets closed to them by a trade war under this administration, and now they don't know what to do. We in our administration are going to fund resiliency in those communities, in Miami, in Houston, Texas, those places that are on the front lines of climate change today. We're going to mobilize $5 trillion in this economy over the next 10 years. We're going to free ourselves from a dependence on fossil fuels, and we're going to put farmers and ranchers in the driver's seat, renewable and sustainable agriculture to make sure that we capture more carbon out of the air and keep more of it in the soil, paying farmers for the environmental services that they want to provide. If all of us does all that we can, then we're going to be able to keep this planet from warming another 2 degrees Celsius and ensure that we match what this country can do and live up to our promise and our potential.
30 seconds, Secretary Castro.
You Canadians like that?
Who pays for the
What, that it was in metric?
Yeah.
walls? For people
I didn't even notice, to be honest.
that they shouldn't
Pieces
be
of
doing.
shit.
Is this a federal government issue that needs to do that? Do they have to move these people?
Yeah.
Where maybe
We should like
they're building a
move them.
house someplace that isn't safe. Who pays to build that house? And how much should the government be bailing them out?
Your
I
mom.
don't think that represents the vast majority of the issue. In fact, my first visit after I announced my candidacy wasn't to Iowa or New Hampshire. It was to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Because people should know that if I'm elected president, everybody will count. And, I'm one of the few candidates in this race with executive experience, with a track record of getting things done. When I was mayor of San Antonio, we moved our local public utility. We began to shift it from coal-fired plants to solar and other renewables, and also created more than 800 jobs.
Who was the one person who clapped for that?
Disaster resilience
What?
competition to invest in communities that were trying to rebuild from natural disasters.
Did
in a
anyone
sustainable
catch that?
way. That's the way that we're going to help make sure. That
That's what I heard. I heard the fucking Brett Keane come alive.
is sign an executive order.
Look, I have a mouthful of cracker. I just spit it out in my hand
Yeah.
so I can talk.
All right. Now, what'd you
A
say?
lot of the climate plans include pricing carbon.
Who's the one person who clapped?
Washington State, where voters voted down the yellow vest movement.
Adam, did you have? My ears.
I was tearing up the bag.
Also, your mic is really hot right now. I can hear myself.
Talk about ways of raising revenue. And I think we've got to build our way out of it, grow our way out of it. But let me just talk real quick to the previous question about real politics. We could talk
Adam,
about
is this
climate,
doing
we could
anything
talk
for your
about guns,
ASMR?
We could talk about all of these issues that we all care about.
No.
Perception
Good.
problem
Good.
with the Democratic Party. We are not connecting to the working class people in the very states that I represent in Ohio, in the industrial Midwest. We've lost all connection. That we have got to change the center of gravity of the Democratic Party from being coastal and elitist and Ivy League, which is
Illegal. That's the greatest word of the night.
communities that have been left behind for the last 30 years
Illegal.
to get those workers back on our side so we can say we're going to build electric vehicles, we're going to build solar panels. But if you want to beat Mitch McConnell, this better be a working class party. If you want to go into Kentucky and take his rear end out, and if you want to take Lindsey Graham out, you got to have a blue collar party that can go into the textile communities in South Carolina.
Just say
That's
ass.
all I'm saying here. Thank you, Congressman. All I'm saying here.
Castro already said piss.
So all I'm saying is here, if we don't address that fundamental problem with our connection to workers, white, black, brown, gay, straight, working class people.
Shut up.
I introduced the only bipartisan carbon tax bill.
30 seconds.
He's got some crazy eyes right now.
agree that a carbon pricing mechanism works. You just have to do it right. You can't put a price on carbon, raise energy prices, and not give the money back to the American people.
Hey, Matt.
My proposal.
Oh, he's reminding me of Jocko.
Well, I'm looking at his eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see it.
With a coalition of every
War
Democrat
Court Senior.
and the Republicans who live in coastal states. Florida, they actually care about this issue. This is
Also, that balding head is pretty good.
About this issue. Congresswoman Gabbard, I'm going to move here. One of the first things you did after launching your campaign was to issue an apology to the LGBTQ community about your past stances and statements on gay rights. After the Trump administration's rollbacks of civil rights protections for many in that community, why should voters in that community or voters that care about this issue in general trust you now?
Let me say that there is no one in our government at any level who has the right to tell any American who they should be allowed to love or who they should be allowed to marry. My record in Congress for over 6 years shows my commitment to fighting for LGBTQ equality. I serve on the Equality Caucus and recently voted for passage of the Equality Act. Maybe many people in this country can relate to the fact that I grew up in a socially conservative home, held views when I was very young that I no longer hold today. I've served with LGBTQ service members, both in training and deployed downrange. I know that they would give their life for me, and I would give my life for them. It is this commitment that I'll carry through as President of the United States, recognizing that there are still people who are facing discrimination in the workplace.
I really think we need to move to start saying GSM, like a lot of people are starting to say.
Yeah.
Because it's too much of a friggin' mouthful to keep saying LGBTQ plus.
Yeah.
You know what I just do? Everybody's gay.
Yeah.
Everything's gay. It's all you need.
Incredibly high rates of murder right now. We don't talk enough about how many children, about 30% of LGBTQ.
Well, I haven't heard GSM. What does that stand for?
Fear. It's not enough just to be on the Equality Act. I'm an original.
Good suck more.
Good suck more. I think it's like.
LGBTQ Americans every single day.
Oh fuck! I don't even know. I'll look it up.
Oh.
On the issue of civil rights for decades, on the issue of civil rights and demographics, honestly, and politics. For decades, the Democratic Party has counted on African American voter turnout as step one to winning elections on a national level.
Guys
Democrats are counting
sucking
on the
men.
Latino community now and in the future in the same way. What have you done for Black and Latino voters that should enthuse them about going to the polls for you if you're your party's nominee?
My life and my career and my work in the Senate has been about economic opportunity. And to me, this means better childcare for everyone in this country. And when you want to have an economy that works, you need to have retirement that works. You need to have public schools that work. And you also need to make sure that those communities are able to get those jobs of the future, the STEM jobs. In fact, Donald Trump, one of the first bills that he signed, of the 34 he signed where I was the lead Democrat, okay, that's a first up here, was one that was about that, making sure minority community members could share in those jobs. So to me, this is about a few things. It's about an African-American woman that goes to a hospital in New Orleans, says her hands are swollen, and then doctor ignores her and her baby dies. It's about the fact that African-American women...
Oh, it's gender and sexual minority.
In short,
Okay.
one, and I will do this in my first 100 days as president. We will work to make sure everyone can vote at this table. Everyone can vote in this country. And we will also go to the next step of criminal justice reform. Senator Booker and I worked on that first step back, but we should go to the second step act, which is to help all our communities across.
Senator, thank you very much. 30-second follow-up to you. Secretary Castro, this is a 70% Latino city here in Miami. You are the only Latino Democrat who is running this year in the presidential race. Is that enough?
Beto comment.
Senator Klobuchar is describing there an economic justice
I wish they
agenda
would cut the beta right now.
in the Democratic Party in a big way.
Well, I also think that we have to recognize racial and social justice. And, I was in Charleston not too long ago, and I remembered that Dylan Roof went to the Mother Emanuel AME Church, and he murdered 9 people who were worshiping, and then he was apprehended by police without incident. Well, but what about Eric Garner and Tamir Rice and Laquan McDonald and Sandra Bland and Pamela Turner and Antonio Arce? I'm proud that I'm the only candidate so far that has put forward legislation that would reform our policing system in America and make sure that no matter what the color of your skin is, that you're treated the same, including Latinos who are mistreated too oftentimes by police.
Secretary Castro, thank you. Let me go over
That's a weird way to phrase that. I'm proud I'm the only one who doesn't suck.
Yeah.
We ask voters from across the country to submit their questions.
Look at that dude right there.
This comes from John in New York, who submitted this question. He asks, does the United States have a responsibility to protect in the case of genocide or crimes against humanity?
That looks like Matt
Do we
Slick.
have a responsibility to intervene, to protect people threatened by their governments, even when atrocities do not affect American core interests?
Do you see the guy on the bottom right with the blue tie? Oh, they panned away.
I saw him.
I appreciate the question.
They'll come back in a second.
But that action should always be undertaken with allies and partners and friends.
The audience is
United
the best
States
part of this right
presents
now
a
because this
united
is really
front. We
fucking
have a
boring.
much better chance of
Also, Beto, shut up.
Yeah.
Why would you appreciate Lester asking you the genocide question?
Como está de genocide?
But unfortunately, under this administration, President Trump has alienated our allies and our friends and our alliances. He's diminished our standing in the world, made us weaker as a country, less able to confront challenges, whether it's Iran or North Korea or Vladimir Putin in Russia, who attacked and invaded our democracy in 2016, and who President Trump has offered another invitation to do the same. He's embraced strongmen and dictators at the expense of the great democracies. As president, I will make sure that we live our values in our foreign policy. I will ensure that we strengthen those alliances and partnerships and friendships and meet any challenge that we face together. That makes America strong.
Did you just see that?
Yeah.
Can I pause real quick and go back a second?
Respect to the congressman. Look, we've learned painful lessons.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I just need to
And friendships and meet
real
any
quick. I'll
challenge
drag
that
it back.
we
Look at Delaney.
Look at what, sorry?
Delaney
Oh,
just
his face.
dead face into the camera.
Also, you don't have to drag to the. You just have to click the live button.
Oh, where the fuck? Thank you,
And
sir.
look, even in the humanitarian crisis, and I think we should
go back
be
to
ready,
Anthony
Congressman,
Cumia.
to intervene. God forbid it's a genocide, but not without congressional approval. Democrats and Republicans, both in the Congress, have not challenged presidents and have let them get away with running the military without that congressional approval. We learned a lesson.
Every time they do the split screen with Beto, it looks like he's being yelled at by his parents.
Yeah.
And I want to put this to Congressman Ryan. Today, the Taliban claimed responsibility.
Delaney has such a horrible fucking horseshoe. It's like halfway down the back of his head.
Trump have both said that they want to end U.S. involvement.
Just go bald.
But it isn't over for America. Why isn't it over? Why can't presidents of very different parties with very different temperaments get us out of there? And how could you?
I appreciate that question. So I've been
Who's
in
this guy again? I forgot
Congress
it.
for years. I sat on the Armed Services Committee, the Defense and Appropriations Committee, or the Armed Services
Who's this guy? I don't remember.
I've learned over the years is that you have to
Doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. It's okay.
Nobody likes it. It's wrong. It's tedious.
That's what they're doing this year. After the, if you don't get the nomination,
You get fucking executed.
We must have our military engaged to the extent they need to be. But the reality of it is, this president doesn't even have people appointed in the State Department to deal with these things. Whether we're talking about Central America, whether we're talking about Iran, whether we're talking about Afghanistan, we've got to be completely engaged. And here's why. Because these flare-ups distract us from the real problems in the country. If you're getting a drone shot down for $130 million.
so I guess this is the part of the debate where all the like centrist Democrats are like,
$30 million.
"I'll kill as many people as Trump. I don't care."
Rebuilding.
I'm going to give you 30 seconds, actually, to jump off what he said. He described
Is that
engagement
what
as
you
the problem.
will tell the parents of those 2 soldiers who were just killed in Afghanistan? Well, we just have to be engaged. As a soldier, I will tell you that answer is unacceptable. We have to bring our troops home from Afghanistan. We are in a place in Afghanistan where we have lost so many lives. We've spent so much money, money that's coming out of every one of our pockets, money that should be going into communities here at home, meeting the needs of the people here at home. We are no better off in Afghanistan today than we were when this war began. This is why it's so important to have a president and commander-in-chief who knows the cost of war and who's ready to do the job on day one. I am ready to do that job when I walk into the Oval Office. Thank you very much.
Listen, I'm going to go down the line. I'm going to go down the line here. Well, you know what? You felt like she was responding. You get 30 seconds.
Very
Go.
good man.
Fair enough.
Appreciate that.
I hear what you're saying.
I would just say I don't want to be engaged. I wish we were spending all this money in places that I've represented that have been completely.
We want a moderator, not a cuck.
Yeah.
Well, since you interrupted, I guess I'll give you 30 seconds. I don't know.
I'll go sit and jerk off on the other side of the room.
Exactly. Well, we cannot keep U.S.
You know what?
We're going to somehow
Todd Howard looks like Phyllis.
Yeah.
When we weren't in there, they started flying planes into our buildings.
I really hope when they cut back to the long shot, John Delaney has just like moved off of his podium and is staring in the middle of the stage.
Man,
Like he's
Tim Ryan really wants to kill people.
Yeah.
The Taliban was protecting those people who were plotting against us.
That's what I'm getting from this.
Look, he's being advised by the ghost of John McCain.
Withdraw from the world. That's what President Trump is saying. We can't. I would love to.
I want to go down the line here, finish the foreign policy. It's a simple question. What is the biggest threat to who is the geopolitical threat to the United States? Just give me a one-word answer, Congressman Delaney.
Could you repeat
The greatest geopolitical threat to the United States right now, Congressman Delaney?
Well, the biggest geopolitical challenge is China. Geopolitical threat remains nuclear weapons.
Okay.
Right? So those are different questions.
Totally get it. Go ahead, Governor Inslee.
The biggest threat to the security of the United States is Donald Trump. And there's no question.
Congresswoman Gabbard.
Orange man bad.
Oh, shut up.
I hit a button, Matt.
Economic threat, China, but our major threat right now.
No, it's just. I really hate Inslee now.
Slimmer than what we've been going here. One or two.
He had one job and he fucked it up.
Senator Booker.
Nuclear proliferation and climate change.
Secretary Castro.
China and climate change.
Not scoring.
China, without a question, they're wiping us around the world economically.
Wiping us around the world.
Russia, because they're trying to undermine our democracy.
Why are you here, Tim Ryan? Who even are you?
Is de Blasio still pulling the fucking like?
And I mean that. No, I mean that. And that's what this.
Trump and Russia colluded during the 2016 election.
Special Counsel Robert.
Yeah.
Like it fucking matters anymore.
Potential criminal behavior by President Trump. House Speaker Pelosi has publicly and privately
Oh,
resisted
God.
any move toward impeachment in the House. If the House chooses not to impeach, as president, would do anything
If
to
elected
address
president, I will impeach
potential
Donald Trump.
crimes that were outlined in the Pelosi bill?
Yeah, this is
That'd be
not
hilarious.
the most productive conversation to be having right now.
For the love of God, ask John Delaney to answer.
General George Washington. That has withstood the test of time for the last 243 years.
I want John Delaney to just be like, yeah, I'll chop his head off with a lightsaber.
Invited the participation of foreign power. A president who invasion
I'll
Also,
drink his
they're
blood.
talking about Russia.
standard. That is that some people
It took them longer than I thought it was going to
Who
take them.
cares?
they hold are above the law. We cannot allow that to stand. So we must begin impeachment now. We have the facts and the truth, and we follow them as far as they go.
and as high up as they reach, and we save this democracy. And if we are able to do that,
Look, he's not going to get impeached.
under my administration, our Department of Justice will pursue these facts and ensure that there are consequences.
The sooner
there's
we accept that and move
there's
forward,
justice. It's the
the
only way that
better.
we save this country.
Thank you, Congressman O'Rourke.
Yeah.
Because of the accountability issues that Congressman O'Rourke was just
Oh,
describing
great.
there,
This one's the
and
one that.
the
Come on, Delaney.
landscape in which Nancy Pelosi
Say you would rip his fucking spine out.
faces the prospect that President Trump could be prosecuted for some of those potential
Come on,
crimes.
Delaney. Don't let me down.
No U.S. president has ever been
Look at his
prosecuted for
face.
crimes after leaving office. Do you believe that President Trump could?
I know.
Come on, Delaney.
Should he be?
I don't think anyone's above the law. I don't think anyone is above the law, including a president. I support Speaker Pelosi's decisions that she's making in the House of Representatives right now as Speaker. I think she knows more about the decision as to whether to impeach the president than any of the 2020 candidates combined.
Conceded.
So,
On the
but
issue of prosecution.
I do think that no one's above the law, and this president, who is lawless, should not be above the law. But I will tell you,
If no one's
Rachel,
above the law, then you have to impeach Trump. Yeah, so.
I've done.
Yeah.
400 events, all 99 counties in Iowa. This is not the number one issue the American people ask us about. It's not. They want to know what we're going to do for health care.
I will tell you, Rachel, as president, I will go to the ice temple and learn the mystic art of ice bending like Sub-Zero. And I will freeze Donald Trump. But
They care about
Smash everything except for his head,
what's going on with Joe
allowing it to slide across the floor, and then I'll smash it with my foot.
infrastructure. These are the issues. These kind of kitchen table pocketbook issues are actually what most Americans care
I'll
about.
turn into a polar bear.
Congressman, thank you. Your time.
Here's the thing. I still, we got.
If elected president, I will get a fire flower and I will throw it at Mr. Trump.
you know what John Delaney is acting like, Goat?
What?
He's acting like if he was blind his entire life and he just figured out how eyes work today.
So I didn't catch the last bit of that. What did he say?
Who cares?
Yeah.
We are going to start with something
All
different.
right, I'm gonna
tonight.
mute this because I don't care. Oh, the Rachel Maddow show. Oh yeah. Okay. So, what does everybody think so far?
Boring.
Awful.
Yeah.
I agree. Back to James Rolfe.
February 2020.
February is going to be a diarrhea. My asshole.
Like they keep going on about Trump bad as though anyone in the room disagrees.
Yeah.
Like
The nominee's going to be. You know, Iowa always in that leadoff position. The Iowa caucus is Monday, February 3rd. The race begins in Iowa, and then traditionally.
Well, as a man with a black son, I would just like to say, not my president.
Which of your sons is black? Pinky, Aluminum, Bat, or Zen?
I'm pretty sure it's
This is a
Pinky.
new one on the Democratic, a relatively new one. Only the last couple cycles.
Wait, but isn't Zen a living bet too?
You're saying that because
Don't tell nobody the secret, Adam. Just let James Rolfe tell us about Nevada.
The first state that have a really substantial black
oh, did you see
What's up,
my
you guys?
on that?
Hey, Moore. We're watching James Rolfe tell us about the calendar.
Yeah, this guy.
He's explaining the history of the calendar to us. This right here is the poopy diarrhea time of the year. It's like a pickle with shit on it.
Let
Yeah.
me explain dates to you with unnecessary excitement
Yeah.
and unnecessary gesticulation.
Oh god, the screen just went to pixels.
We got a bunch in the South.
There we go.
We got Massachusetts, Minnesota, all of these states, all at once. So February
I agree.
the primary, that could give us some real answers potentially.
All of these states have delegates in them. Oh, hey, look, it's the lawyer show I'm not going to watch.
Oh, hey, it's Adam. Oh.
What's up?
You're not special.
I'm
Goat.
dumb.
Nobody's gonna watch this.
Your thing popped up. Ignore me.
Yeah.
That's just like a show where it's like, oh, go fuck yourself.
All you have to do is text today to 66866.
Fuck off, Today's Show.
Yeah, text us at 666.
Hey, if
The
anyone
number
wants,
of the piece.
if anyone wants to see a great picture, look up Today's Show Peanuts. And yeah, have fun with that. They all dressed up as the Peanuts kids, and they all look like horrible monsters.
Is it like Lemon Party?
Oh God.
I would show it, but I'm showing my screen right now, and I don't trust my search history.
I mean, what self-respecting person does?
That's
Wait. Dude. Incognito mode, dude. Really?
It's hard for me to open that up right now.
Oh. No, I mean like in
Well,
general.
the lady's talking. I need to hear this.
Oh my.
Look at that smile.
Dude, his fucking stare.
That was a great smile.
Lost through infighting, lost through inaction.
Oh, he's the Cory Booker.
We're a country that used to do things. We saved the world.
We used to say the N
We
word.
saved the world.
People like myself.
Can you imagine how scared kids would be if this guy had to babysit for them?
Oh God,
Jesus Christ.
I kind of want to see him win just so we can see all the fucking like press release pictures of him holding children and them screaming in terror.
The old fashioned like kissing babies thing, but they're all like trying to run away.
He's just
They're crying.
Fix our broken healthcare system.
He just grabs babies and makes like Frankenstein noises at them, like. "Urgh."
But that's him trying to be like doing baby talk.
Yeah.
This is not about me. This is about getting America.
Don't worry, I know how to
Is he an
calm.
alien? Like the more I see him,
Thank you.
is he an Edgar?
Maybe.
Oh,
Or were you maybe implying that he was like General Mayhem from the
Yeah.
Venture Brothers?
Poverty didn't just talk about it, but gave people $15 minimum wage.
You mean General
It
Hatred?
matters that we nominate a candidate
Oh fuck yeah! Sorry.
Fuck you,
by broken healthcare.
Sir, that is Sergeant Hatred.
Sergeant. Damn it.
That we choose someone who saw the
If
wasted
a Dr. Venture, I can't be all around these beautiful
Every
children.
single one of them for free. These things really matter.
I do not like de
These are the
Blasio's
things
teeth.
that I've done in New York, and I want to do the same for this whole country. Because putting working people first, it matters.
He looks like he has
We need to
black
be that
gums.
party again. Let's work together. With your help,
You
we
see
can put
that?
working people first again in America.
Thank you, Mayor de Blasio. Right on time.
Governor Inslee, 45
Jesus
seconds.
Christ, man.
That's why he likes healthcare so much.
Yeah.
Universal.
As a man with a black sun and black gums, I can speak to you on that.
Okay, stop right there, Goat.
Yeah. I wasn't. That's not even a racial joke. Damn it.
That's why I'm saying stop now.
Okay.
Protect them from the ravages of the climate crisis. And I know to a moral certainty, if we do not have the
I'm gonna send you something.
Me?
top priority, it won't get done. And I am the only candidate, frankly, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
To make it the top priority.
You're not the only one talking about climate change. O'Rourke won't shut the fuck up about it.
This is. We can have a unified national mission. We can save ourselves. We can save our children. We can save our grandchildren. And we can save.
Yeah, that's pretty much
life on
it,
this
Matt.
planet. This is our moment.
Governor, thank you. Congressman Ryan.
But I can't save my poll numbers.
You say that shit angry, and like, I made a good point.
Not being heard.
Well, that's more relevant to than what I was going to say about saving by switching to Geico.
Oh my, Matt.
They've tried to divide us: who's white, who's black, who's
That's
gay, who's
the
straight,
greatest
who's a man,
fucking
who's a
thing I've
woman.
ever seen.
And they ran away with all the gold because they divided the working class. It's time for us to come together. I don't know how you feel, but I'm ready to play some offense. I come from the middle of industrial America, but these problems are all
Oh my God, is that real?
in LA.
Yeah.
There's homeless people.
Oh my god. He is a lizard person.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Delaney 2020. Fuck Bernie and Yang. Let's do this.
Lizard Man 2020.
Look.
He's gonna be the one all the conservatives like because he's meme worthy.
I mean,
You know Medicare's gonna make a bunch of fucking jokes about him.
Will be heard. Thank you.
Congressman Gabbard, you have 45 seconds for your closing.
Our nation was founded on the principles of service above self. People who fled kings who literally prospered on the backs
Oh my god, that slide picture is the best.
here to
Yeah.
this country, instead putting in place a
yeah,
government
it's
by and for
it's quite good.
Adam, are you on my fucking boat?
by and for
Team Delaney all the way.
This must end. As
Fuck
president,
no. I'll never meme for a candidate.
Well, you know what? It worked for those assholes 4 years ago.
Yeah. But I wouldn't meme for a candidate I don't want.
I know. I'm gonna make that my profile pic.
we will have good paying jobs in a new green economy. Join me in ushering in this new
Ironically, supporting a shitty candidate gets us fucking nowhere.
this for all.
Don't get all serious on me, you cuck. What the fuck is he?
Julian Castro, y estoy postulando por presidente.
Yeah, go. You can just be the vice president or something. You get all the memes and
in this country.
less of the bullshit.
America. My grandmother came here when she was 7 years old as an immigrant from Mexico.
I love that the subtitles just say speaking Spanish.
Sons is
Yeah.
serving in the United States Congress.
Oh, you should have seen it earlier. It was saying speaking foreign language.
Oh, wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
Your family can get good health care, your child can get a good education, and that you can have good job opportunities, whether you live in a big city or a small town. And on January 20th, 2021, we'll say adios to Donald Trump.
¿Dónde está?
Me gusta comer.
First, I listen to people, and that's how I get things done. That is my focus.
El hombre naranjo es muy malo.
I listened, and
Hang on, I gotta change my profile
that's
pic.
important in a president. Everything else just melts away. Secondly, I'm someone that can win and beat Donald Trump. I have won every place, every race, and every time. I have won in the reddest of districts, ones that Donald Trump won by over 20
There we go.
points. I can win in states like Wisconsin and Iowa and in Michigan. And finally, yeah, I am not the establishment
But
party.
you can't win in blue states.
No. You just hear
I
her.
can win in red states by being red.
I'm not an establishment candidate.
Here makes, but I can promise you this.
Like Trump.
Yeah.
Integrity, I'm going to have your back. And I'm
I'm gonna grab him by the dick.
She literally starts doing
When she was the candidate that wouldn't stop talking about castrating. What was it? The steers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oof.
Okay, I don't know if it's racist or not.
I moved into the inner city of Newark to fight as a tenant lawyer for other
His eyes?
Well, no, I was gonna say he looks a little like Ajit Pai.
I've taken on tough fights and we've won. And we win those fights not by showing the worst of who we are, rising to who's best. Donald
Kind
Trump
of.
fight him on his turf. And
Now
I just never noticed his like eyes just like looking in different directions.
Yeah, we argued about that earlier. I said lazy. I said lazy eye, but Adam says he's looking at two different cameras.
And the way I'm governed is by showing the best of who we are, because that's what this country needs every day. Thank you.
Let me be clear. You have to look in many directions as the president.
Let me be clear. I'm the only chameleon candidate
By the way, go.
on the stage.
You're not the only one.
Of her same age who've been separated from their
What?
parents, sleeping on concrete floors under aluminum blankets.
Did you fucking?
We're going to be there for them.
A lot of people are pointing out.
We can't return to
What?
the same old approach. We're going to need a new kind of politics, one directed by the urgency.
Oh
of the
yeah,
next generation.
nice.
Oh my god.
Okay, did you just hear him say we need a new kind of politics? He's literally just pulling. He's cribbing Obama shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Texas, it renewed our democracy.
I told you, Matt. I'm great with faces.
That's how we bring this great country together again.
No, go.
Join us.
It's like poetry. It rhymes. It's a cycle.
Yeah, currently Booker, Castro, and O'Rourke are fighting to see who's going to be
It's a
Obama.
great honor to be here. Never in a million years did I think I would stand on a stage like this. I was born and raised in Oklahoma. I have 3 older brothers. They all joined the military. I had a dream growing up, and my dream was to be a public school teacher.
Oh, hold on, guys. We got to be Bernie Bros right now. How about your dreams to make my fucking laundry, you
Much less a
bitch?
chance for me to go to college. But I got
Make your laundry.
Yeah, make my
Make your laundry.
Yeah, make my laundry and cook my car,
some opportunity for a girl, and it opened my
clean
life.
my dinner.
I am in this fight because I believe that we can make our government, we can make our economy, we can make our country work, not just for those at the top. We can make it work for everyone, and I promise you this, I will fight for you as hard as I fight for my own family.
People on the Hillary Clinton subreddit are saying that she's ripping off Hillary's shtick.
Oh, fuck off.
Concludes our coverage of this first Democratic debate from Miami.
I didn't see Warren dabbing on stage.
No. Oh yeah, that brought. I forgot to mention that. So I don't know how much everyone. There's the hugs. I don't know how much everyone knows about Etika, the streamer who committed suicide a couple.
Yeah,
days
I
ago.
know.
That bummed me out, but I had a really bad, dark humor thing happen immediately after, like, the news came out, because a picture got leaked on Kiwi Farms. It was the last picture of him ever taken. The best way I can describe it is he was a memer to the very end. As he fell from the bridge, he dabbed. I am not joking.
Oh, you're gonna see political Sam Roberts.
Well,
Oh,
that
really?
is dark humor, all right.
Yeah. Look, my man, he was fucked up in the brain, but he was still a mere. Oh, wait, is that? I was about to say Sam Roberts. What the fuck happened to you? Did you get something to make you look like a normal adult?
Alex, did anyone?
Wait, is this who you thought was Sam Roberts?
Yeah.
Tonight, both his ability to really have his finger on the pulse on
Oh,
certain
yeah.
policy issues, but I think
He looks like this guy looks like he's like coming down from like tweaking.
I was gonna say this looks like the love child between William Dafoe and Tobey Maguire.
I said it at the start of this, but if these 4 people were shipwrecked, he'd be the first one to eat.
Yeah. You see everyone walking around on the stage up there.
Let's not just focus exclusively on asylum. It was
Saw fucking Cory.
Whoa, camera. Whoa.
Saw fucking Cory Booker just staring off into the distance.
So,
Well, no
hold
matter
on.
where he's looking, he's staring off in the
He's,
distance.
he's the only one walking on the other side of the stage. He's gonna be Obama.
No.
Oh my god. The selfie president.
Ugh.
Here we go.
Castro seemed to really bring the policy. Right. I mean, it's tough in 60 seconds to do both, right? And I think that he prepared for exactly that. I also think
Where's
that
Delaney?
he had the benefit of,
He's eating a baby.
Did he absorb back into the cocoon that rose him to the sky?
He's just in the back somewhere in the corner, just laying dormant, staring into nothing.
Yeah.
Actually, you have low expectations and you can surpass them. Whereas Elizabeth Warren went in with
sky-high expectations because
He's only able to stay out in direct sunlight for however long, and these lights were pushing the time for him.
And I think that her passion did come through. She already has the substance. She doesn't need to really necessarily do the substance in this debate because she already has that as her tagline.
Oh yeah, more. I don't know how much you were watching of the
She could have.
live show earlier, but did you hear the thing about
Because look, let's be
the
honest.
article I sent Adam?
Should be to be on the same.
No, I didn't.
Oh, so the what's the damn it,
We'll see a 5 or 10 point bump.
Adam? What's the website? I can't think of it right now. It's the liberal one.
I think a lot of people are.
7party.com.
No, the Daily. What is it?
Coast?
Daily Caller.
No,
Daily
son
Caller.
son of a bitch. It's the
The Washington Post.
No, you're a fucking asshole.
PodSaveAmerica.com.
Go into our DMs and look up Bernie Sanders and look for that fucking article. The Daily Beast.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There was an article on there. I'm sorry, I'm tired. There was an article on there that it was just talking about how Bernie Sanders was like, yeah, you know, I can definitely understand why people are supportive of Elizabeth Warren. She's hardworking, and it's all, you know, it's very much a good thing that we're seeing female politicians coming out to run for the presidency. It's always good to see that out there. And they just took it as like, first of all, you think, oh, so just because she's a woman, that's why they're supporting her, huh? Oh, I see how it is. Well, let me just tell you, Mr. Old White Man, she's working harder than you.
Ugh.
That's been the narrative they've been trying to push for, is that Bernie's sexist. That's the
Oh
whole,
yeah, of course.
that's what it's been for a while now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's nothing new.
Yeah, it's just started to pick up more steam.
Has it?
I'm more interested to see that fucking debate tomorrow.
Seriously.
My fucking boy Yang.
Hmm.
Gonna get his ass stomped by Sanders.
Okay, I'm okay. I was gonna say, like, how much are you memeing?
Oh, completely.
Okay.
I will say I am willing to drop $20 for a Yang hat for a beam. I'm willing to do it. I hate how much he's getting selfies.
I want to get a Delaney hat now.
I actually, yeah, you know what? I wasn't sure about it.
I mean, did you not see the expressions on Cory Booker?
Became an immediate meme.
Well, I mean, there's going to be a million Delaney hats like available at Goodwill starting next week.
Yeah.
What would Delaney's like slogan be? Like, what's
A
his
vote.
version of MAGA?
A vote for me is a vote.
For Delaney?
No,
One eye on the future.
yeah. One eye on the future.
One eye on the future. One eye on the.
Orange man bad, bald man good.
Make unemployment lower than my hairline.
Is that my poll ratings?
Yeah. Slide into the presidency.
I'm not saying that it was a good thing that he was doing that and that they were playing off of the fact that he was fluent in Spanish. I don't think necessarily playing identity politics in a way that can appear like pandering is a good thing. I think there's a different way to
What if it was just psychobabble? What if it was just like an insane random, like a vote for me is a vote for the hornets that live inside my brain that tell me to kill Mr. Watermelon?
I'm gonna scare the dead.
Then he
away
would get my
from
vote.
Your children.
Yeah, I'd be more likely to vote for him at that point.
I'm putting full support behind the Jeepers Creepers monster.
Speaking of memeing, like, I would have loved if, like, because like earlier they were talking about Mitch McConnell, and it's like, oh, how would you deal with Mitch McConnell? I would have loved if someone just went like, kill him. I just like
I'll
in the
eat
back of
his
my mind.
children in front of him.
To just go to Delaney. I would rape him.
It's prison rules.
That's how I establish my dominance as the alpha.
What would they do if he did?
What, rape him?
No, I meant if he said that. Just like I'm just trying to imagine
considering-
how they would react.
Considering this is the crowd that literally, as soon as Elizabeth wore it, they were like, "Do you have a plan to deal with Mitch McConnell?" And she was like, "Yeah." Immediately, woo! Like just immediate applause.
That's when it came to his parents' defense, if you will. So I think he did try to bring two
Like before even saying what her plan was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn Mitch McConnell into bitch McConnell.
Okay, no, that would have you would have got my vote just like immediately right there.
We follow by South Central rules. 2 slugs in the back of the head.
I think she talked around, but she didn't directly answer. These are great ideas, but the reality is, if you get elected next year,
I think I've had enough meme candidates for one lifetime.
Yeah.
That's completely fair.
We're just
John
saying that because we were dumb enough to elect one.
John Delaney's just
Well,
like,
yeah, that's a pretty big part of it, I would say.
oh,
Yeah,
please
that's
tell
true
me.
because like Focus didn't even get a choice in that. He just has to like deal with our like choices basically.
Please tell me Delaney's in the highlights. Come on.
Who here would abolish their private health insurance in favor
Come
of
on,
a
Delaney.
government-run plan, just to show
There he is.
For fuck's sakes, could they stop saying that they would abolish their private health care?
Seriously, like just the way they phrase it, like fuck you.
Who has the creepier smile? Him or Delaney?
I just want to say there's 3 women.
I'd say Delaney because he also has like soulless eyes,
Yeah.
which like kind of like help amplify it.
Like, for crying out loud, his Medicare for All system would essentially just be like our plan, where like it's basically just state insurance, and most of the providers are private.
Treat it like a public health emergency. That means bring data to bear and it
Yeah.
real change in this country,
Thank you.
whether it's politically popular or not.
My first visit after I announced my candidacy wasn't to Iowa or New Hampshire. It was to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Because people should know that if I'm elected president...
Oh yeah, more. We determined he was the butthead of the group.
Oh, I think I was watching during then.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though? Like Beto has the mouth of
Beavis.
Beavis or Butthead?
A red boy.
All right, real quick. I just need to. I have to make this because this is tradition among our people. This is tradition. Beto O'Rourke, more like beat off my port. There we go.
Debate stage tonight with the other Democratic candidates hoping to challenge President Trump in 2020. He joins us now live in
Who didn't?
to share his perspective.
Oh, it's the guy that I didn't recognize when I saw him on the thing.
What was your initial reaction to tonight's debate? Did anything surprise you?
Matt.
How does it feel? What?
No, go for it. I know what you're gonna say. Just do it.
I was gonna say, how does it feel being the biggest loser?
Yeah.
Fucking Tim Ryan made it on the debate.
Holy shit.
His head? Oh my god. It makes me think of like an Oblivion character.
People are fucking horrible, man. Do you see that shit on Twitter talking about him? Someone
He
said
literally has Shrek ears.
Someone
Oh
said
my god.
someone said holy shit, someone said what the fuck happened to Andrew Gillum? Jesus Christ.
Quote one of Lundy's
I was gonna say, what happened to Base Tyrone?
Well, the first thing in terms of everyday
You should have done this at eye-to-eye level, man. You look really tired.
where they have,
And it's really not helping your Shrek ears.
so they're not funny.
Oh no, he
If
actually
anything,
he,
it's making it worse.
It's just because he has to look so far down.
Okay, never mind. I thought for a second there that it was that's probably like Muhammad Ali or something. I was like, do you have a fucking printout of Balrog on your fucking wall? I was very confused.
He looks like if Beetlejuice wasn't born retarded.
Jesus Christ, man.
no, he looks like an N64 character. Like when they try to put like real faces on like N64 polygons, that's what he looks like.
He looks like that one is a doctor, whatever. He looks like the scientist from the first Metal Gear game. The best Metal Gear game. Sorry.
No, not the scientist, the fucking DARPA chief.
Yeah.
That's not the first Metal Gear game.
I said the best.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said first.
No. Please, for the love of God, after this is over, just cut to fucking Mike Gravel. Just cut.
Why are we talking so much to this guy?
What?
Why are they talking so much to this asshole?
I don't know. Because he was the only one available to talk. Because everyone else who didn't show up.
No, he's running for president. He's the only one out of all of the people running who didn't get the 1%.
No, Mike Gravel didn't get it.
Really? I thought Mike Gravel got it.
Wait, what happened to Hickenlooper? He didn't get it either, right?
No.
Yeah.
I think Hickenlooper dropped.
Oh.
Yeah, Mike Gravel didn't make it to the... Wait, is he?
Well, I think
I thought Mike Gravel was on tomorrow.
Hey, Matt, everyone, I have an important announcement.
Yeah?
Currently, Mike Gravel is hunting for John Delaney.
What?
Debate is over. We are now looking for John Delaney so we can call him a shill to his face. Mike Gravel is hunting John Delaney currently.
We're going to take a short break now, but stick with us. We'll be right back.
Fuck, that room cleared out.
It makes me love Delaney.
Oh, wow.
What do you think he's using as
bait
to help track him down?
God, Biden is fucking scary looking.
The skin of someone's puppy.
He is a reptilian.
I like that picture of Yang. The one with the scarves that looked alright.
Savannah Guthrie, Jose Diaz-Balart, Chuck Todd, and Rachel Maddow. Tomorrow at 9 Eastern on NBC, MSNBC, and
I fucking hate Maddow so much.
All right, well, on Election Day 2020, Donald Trump will be something he was not.
Rachel Maddow?
Yeah.
President Donald Trump, an incumbent running for re-election, in some ways a re-election.
Didn't they just show us this?
His re-election's going to be a poopy diarrhea covered in shit. All right, yeah, it's done.
So is this a replay?
I mean, they were showing. Wait, what's the? They're coming back in 2 minutes.
Oh, they might be talking to Gravel.
That would be great. They cut to him, and he's just dressed up as like Colonel Mustard from Clue.
He just spends his time shit talking to Delaney.
He's down on the floor with like a giant net looking for Delaney.
He's dressed like the dude who wanted to kill Robin Williams in Jumanji.
Yeah.
He looks like the pedo Subway guy.
Jared Fogle.
A little bit, anyways. Seriously, where the hell did they get this image of Trump?
Jared has done surprisingly well for himself then.
As you can see, Mr. Trump's current polling is 43.9. 43.9. Oh. Can we take that 4 and 3 out real quick? Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the number I'm interested in.
No, he'd be more interested in taking the 6 and the 7 out.
Yeah. 4, 3, and 9. I would love just all the people who have randomly found the stream being like, I thought this was like a election coverage. Why are these people just saying random bullshit?
Yeah. No, we joke about molestation here.
Yeah, get out here, you fucking fucks. You fucking libtards.
I saw something hilarious.
I thought you're talking about this guy doing weird shit.
Yeah.
I saw something hilarious today, Goat, and it made me laugh.
Oh, we were gonna do a podcast because I had something funny happen at work. I don't know if it's appropriate with the subject matter currently.
Maybe we can save it. But I saw, you know, there's like pictures that are on Facebook and like Twitter and shit about like celebrities and like, oh, these are the obstacles that they had to overcome to become a celebrity.
Yeah.
There was one for Oprah, and it was like number one was like she grew up in a single parent household.
Yeah.
Number 2 was she was raped at 9 and 14.
Oh dear.
Jesus.
And it's like, that's an escalation.
Yeah, fucking 0 to 100 real quick.
All right, we're currently talking with the girlfriend of a cum boy right now.
Really?
No, idiot. She looks like you're a fucking moron, Matt.
Look, stranger
I
things
smoked
have
4
happened.
bowls today.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take off from the chat or from the hangout. See you.
See ya.
Yeah.
How much longer should we go?
Risk his life and cross the Rio Grande when he was tragically killed.
I just kind of want to see if they talk to Gravel.
Oh yeah, is it over?
Yeah,
I'm
so
over watching.
the debate's over.
Like, we know he's there. You can
Yeah.
talk to him.
We'll wait a little bit. We'll give it a few minutes. I'm gonna check his Twitter.
Oh yeah, I mentioned earlier.
He just called Beto a shill.
Is that
Can we
all
get
he's
it?
doing?
Hang on.
Is he just...
Beto, you're a shill. Beto, you're a shill.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, that's what Gravel's doing right now.
Are there any
He's...
hot takes from our recent podcast subject?
Yeah.
As Jane mentioned, immigration was in focus tonight.
Oh, I don't
Just
know.
say it, Zed.
No,
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
dumb bitch. He's talking about Movie Bob.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure Zen is saying some dumb bullshit somewhere. Movie Bob. Twitter.
Get rid of Trump's zero tolerance policy, the remain in Mexico policy, and the metering policy. This metering policy is basically what prompted Oscar and Valeria to make that risky swim.
No, he's just saying dumb bullshit about Louis C.K.
I will make sure that number one and the other policies and customers.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
what's he saying?
I was just saying like, you like Louis C.K. You want him to have a career? Well, you support rape.
All the American citizens out there,
Fuck off, you fat piece of shit.
I had a better book.
Yeah. I got a book for you to
They're
pick up.
going.
I got a
They're
book for
going actively.
I got a book for you to pick up. It's called A Calorie Counter for Weight Watchers.
Wait,
This
who's
is
the
like
fat one?
they're going out of their way not to show Delaney again.
Yeah. Show Delaney. Come on. Pan over.
It's like Delaney.
Pan over,
It's
you
like,
piece.
it's like Delaney.
John
It's
Delaney.
like NBC is treating Delaney
like Chris Benoit.
like Chris Benoit is treated by
Yeah.
the WWE. Like they're even showing Tim Ryan. Like who cares about Tim Ryan?
What if Mike Gravel just runs up to John Delaney? He's like, I know you strangled your wife and son.
I know you really killed Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Didn't Chris Benoit live in Maryland?
I think so. No, I think he lived in. Wait, maybe. I don't know.
Did we just invent a conspiracy theory?
Yeah. Good job. There's Delaney.
So a lot there to unpack tonight. Let's go straight
Oh, God.
All the sweaty college students.
Yeah.
She said, just like with gun control and with gay rights, kids believe in those. Do you all feel like a student, the issues you care about most were addressed today?
Were addressed tonight, not maybe as deeply as I wanted to, but I agree with her because yes, it's been the youth that hasn't put this issue's forefront for everyone to see and pay attention to.
Again, the point that I made when we were having our own discussion really was that we are the generation that's really looking for candidates to present their specific policies. And yes, and we don't want, overall general policies being passed forward. And I think that these candidates were able to do that tonight. Again, there's so many of them, so there's only so much time that we were able to kind of listen to each person. But I'm really happy to see that, candidates like Warren were able to kind of take their time and lay out specific plans that they have for young people, especially.
I don't have any funny jokes. Should we stop?
I really
Yeah,
hope one of
it's all
them's
done.
like, yeah. They ain't gonna show Delaney or Gravel.
Very disappointing.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.
That's what you get.
All right then.